It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, February 24th, 2025, and we are coming to you live. How is everybody doing today?
Good.
Woo. Galvin, I'm not so good today.
No, why? What happened?
I'm rethinking the 5K pretty hard.
Oh, come on. I got to tell you.
Shocker.
I was very active this weekend.
Me too.
I was running. I played basketball. I
Oh.
played tennis.
Who did you play basketball with?
Me.
Oh.
And I lost.
Yeah.
Against yourself?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
it was wild. It was like, have you ever shot a basketball before?
So do you want to take back any statements that you've made in the past?
Oh, no. Give me a month and I'll dunk on anybody.
Dunk, kill dunk, I do.
Okay.
Oh, I went to Disney this weekend.
Oh, no. Just walking around and you're out?
But I didn't just walk around.
Well, you weren't running.
I was walking at a medium pace.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gio. I went to Epcot first
Okay.
because Disney had that ferry run or whatever it was called.
The Princess Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were doing that in the morning. So we went to Epcot first, and then we went to Magic Kingdom afterwards. My wife was scrambling to... What was that? You listening to the show? My wife was scrambling to kind of lay out what we were going to do because we decided to go to Epcot at the last minute.
Right.
Buddy, we started off in France. Then we went over to China. Then we were back over at... we're walking back and forth across the park the whole time.
The point of the park.
No. The point of the park is to go from Canada to London to France, like all in order and do stuff. We had to be here at 5, had to be here, we were at 9, had to be there at 9:30, had to be back there at 9:45, and they were the opposite ends of the park. So we were running back and forth to opposite ends of the park. Not a big deal. I mean, yes, that's what you have for the first 5 hours. And then for the second 5 hours, we were in Magic Kingdom doing the same thing. We're in Fantasyland. We're back in Spaceland. We're back in Adventureland. We're back in Fantasyland. Listen, it was 10 miles. It was 10 plus miles of walking.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
I remember the days where I used to go just to get some chicken strips and ride a ride and then leave.
All that way just to be there for like an hour.
Yeah.
Oof.
But again, I lived in Plant City, so the drive was like 45 minutes.
You still got to take the
each
monorail and wait in line.
Oh,
That's
we
what I was
were-
going to say.
We were walking.
Oh,
Yeah, but the thing is that you're parking
Yeah.
and then taking that little ride thing to the door.
No, we were walking.
Wow, that's crazy.
Speed walking. I wish I would have had a watch or something at the time because I didn't have like a step counter.
Right.
But like just on one of those trips, and he was a fast walker. I was like running to keep up with
Most
him.
special needs people are.
That he's not special
Coming through.
needs. No, but he was a fast walker. But like, and that would just be like a Wednesday, and then to be like, okay, let's go back on a Saturday and do 3 parks.
Yeah.
Whew. Don't
Why
miss
did
those.
that relationship end?
We were just not a good fit for each other, and at the end, when I, went to jail.
Was that the end?
That was a pretty big sign of,
Yeah.
and then we even tried to rekindle, but same thing. We fought all the time.
Yeah.
Like there was never a trip or something. Like we went on a lot of vacation together. Every vacation started and ended with fights.
Why though? About what?
Stupid stuff. Like Vegas, we got there and I wanted to go out and he wanted to go to sleep. And he was like, well, you can't go out by yourself. Wait for me. I'm like, I am a grown woman and this is my birthday present. I'm going to go out.
Yeah.
And that started a fight. And then, but everything we just fought about stupid stuff. It would be, let's do this one day. Let's do that one day. No, I don't want to do that. We're doing this. Well, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do my own thing. Well, we're on vacation together. So you have to do what I want to do.
Basically, you bugged him until he broke up with you.
didn't you say you'd gone to New Orleans before and it was miserable? And this is the first time you actually got to enjoy New Orleans, just walking around and checking things out.
So we went to New Orleans and we got into a fight the very first day there because basically he was like lecturing me don't get too drunk because then we're going to fight. Well, don't lecture me because we're about to fight right now, buddy. You know what I mean? It was a lot of that, like preemptively trying to.
Yeah.
And so basically that happened, and then we got into a big fight, and then the next day I rented a car, drove halfway back to Florida.
What?
Yeah, and then drove halfway back to Florida, and then I was like, he's not going to ruin my vacation. I'm going to ruin his vacation. So then I turned around and I drove back to New Orleans.
Wait.
It was-
You're nuts.
Listen, it was a very, very toxic relationship. I am glad we ended on, decent terms. I will say a lot of it was me and my drinking, you know what I mean? But it was also him provoking it.
Wait, I got to clarify something.
Yeah.
You got in the car. You rented a car in New Orleans.
I rented a bug. Yep.
Okay, drove what? 4 hours?
To Buc-ee's.
No, I was in Florida. I was probably around Destin area.
Then turned around and went back to New Orleans.
Yeah, because
Oh my God.
the GPS it said either 4.5 hours to get home or 4.5 hours to get back to New Orleans.
So you drove another 4.5 hours and went back to New Orleans.
And I went back because I was like, well, I only got to get one
Oh,
day.
Imagine this nutty bitch shows up after 9 hours driving.
man.
In the rental.
You will not ruin my vacation.
Oh no, because then after that we made up. Every time we fought, we would just we'd have a big explosive fight.
Right.
And then we'd make up, and then we would, we would have a fine vacation the rest of the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was very toxic, and it was, like I said, I will take a lot of the blame for it. And, yeah.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, but luckily it was a learning experience, and I feel like I don't have any malice or any negative feelings towards him.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just a learning stage in my life.
Yeah, you're young.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
he
good
was
way to look at it, though, Carmen.
Yeah, and he was the first person, the first relationship I lived with. He remember he was he saved me from the Russian and roaches.
Oh, yeah, you had Russians and roaches. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
And-
Russians and roaches.
And I was gonna go from that to a transgendered female to male, and they had
Wait, he transitioned?
no, he did not.
Oh.
My next roommate. I was gonna go
I
from
think
Russian.
you're looking at the wrong one ad.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so and luckily, that lady saved me because they didn't have the lease paper for me to sign. So they're like, you can come in and you can start moving in and just sign it tomorrow. And within that 24 hours, I realized this person was not good.
Yeah.
And even the lady at the lease office was like, I wanted to tell you so bad, but legally I can't. She was like, I think you're making the best decision.
So what besides being transgendered, what was the problem?
There was maggots in the sink.
Oh, it was gross.
And but it was only there, but also this person had went through 5 roommates,
Oh.
and they all were I guess they were very hard to deal with. You know what I mean?
Roaches
And I only
and Russians and maggots in the sink. Bahamian sweatbox.
right. So basically, I met this person, and
No wonder why you love Chad. He just didn't have to be a jerk off.
right. He just had to be nice. But again, Blaine, he came and he was like, "You're not living with this person. You can come move in with me until you find a decent apartment."
Right.
And then that turned into, well, you just live here now.
Oh, let's get a pig.
Right. And then, but then it was, we really just butted heads.
Joe knows how that goes. The whole, you just live here now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Joe's been taken over a couple of
Yeah.
times.
Because we've all been on that road at
Joe's
one
been
point.
taken
Yeah.
over by a couple of people, a couple of dogs, a couple of panthers.
It happens. Listen, you try to be nice and invite someone in, and, it's
Taking
hard,
advantage.
And then they never leave.
and then they never leave.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
Even though we did move houses, so it's there was a time and place we could have separated. But
Oh, you went from house to house.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So okay, like I said, that was a great learning experience, and I still have love for him, but we were not a good match by any means.
No.
So
I still find today that if some smoking hot girl adds me on social media and I look to see if she's fake or not, always mutual friend Blaine.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was a thing.
That was
No,
another thing.
that's something they fought about.
Uh-huh.
Hello, ladies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just he, like the ladies.
Like the ladies, huh?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, And but hated that I got attention.
How did he get you with all the zip zoink beep 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 beep?
I have to tell you, I didn't realize it.
I
but-
gotta tell everybody else first. So
Yeah.
Carmen's ex-boyfriend had like a mild Tourette's,
right.
and he used to just kind of. He used to beep like when you have an arcade game and you let it sit for a little while and it just makes noise like, hey, remember me? I'm over here. That's kind of what he does.
Yeah, but it would get worse as he drank. And most of our relationship, or like especially in the beginning, was us going out
Right.
and drinking. So we were always in loud bars. I didn't realize it, and then.
Do you think that's why he would want to go to loud bars and stuff so that he didn't hear you? He didn't hear him really chirping up.
No, he was because he lived with it. He's born with it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but still,
he grew up with it. He had a very strong sense of confidence about himself. Like, I don't think that would there was very little things that bugged him, especially about what we talked, which was another reason why it lasted as long as it did, because most men that I dated hated when we talked about them.
Yeah, they say that, but they liked it.
A lot of them got embarrassed because I'm very open, you know what I mean? And I would say something that would embarrass them. They were like, I can't believe you would say that about me. Or, but like Blaine loved it. He was like, I don't care. You can talk crap about me. As long as you
talk a little crap.
Yeah. He's like, as long as you're talking about me, I don't care. So
Superstar.
so that did help out. You know what I mean? He did like the attention, and he did like that. So that made it easier.
Very interesting.
Yeah. But again, like I said, he's a good guy and stuff. Like, I don't have anything negative to say. It's just
I don't think you and I were as close then, so I didn't really understand everything that was going on.
Yeah. And I mean, well, also that was like my first like real adult relationship. Everything else was like a fling.
Carmen and I are really a lot closer since then. We've talked on the phone at least 3 times.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even this weekend.
We did. We talked this weekend on the phone.
I think that may have been our longest conversation.
Oh, wow.
And which has to lead to this conversation because let's just get it out now. Spring break. You're going away.
Yes.
You're not.
No, but I have something planned to do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Because only Carmen and Gio were going away for spring break.
Okay.
That's as far as I knew. So that's why I was going to be like, well, maybe we'll just work. Or maybe we'll just take off then. I don't have anything planned. That doesn't mean don't take off. I'm just saying that I was going to say, well, the hell with it. We'll just work without you guys.
I just have one night that I'm going to be away.
Which night?
Wednesday.
Oh, jeez. So Thursday would be out?
Yeah.
So maybe work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
What? Wasn't this you? Wasn't spring break you?
Yeah, but I'm not
He
doing
doesn't
anything.
have plans anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not saying don't take off. If you'd rather take off, that's fine. I mean, we're all
He
entitled to take
planned
a
for
vacation.
next year's spring break.
I did plan for next year's spring break. We didn't have anything planned, and I talked to Carmen, and she's like, I'm going away, and Gio's going away. And I thought, oh, maybe Galvin will want to work, and we'll bring in a couple of filling. We'll work like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and take off Thursday and Friday. But we can figure that out later. Let's think about it. And see.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you, Joe? Anything?
Well, I think
Sunsets are free.
Yeah, yes, they are. I don't think Pinella's spring break is at the same time.
Oh,
So
that's right. You got kids now.
yeah. So I don't know I don't think we have anything really planned.
Okay.
So I'll come in.
Well, I mean, we could talk
Well,
about
thank
it
you.
later, but that's one of the things I wanted to
You're
float
welcome,
out
Gio.
there. See, he's not a scumbag.
No.
Where are you? When are you leaving? Where's your big road trip going?
I don't even know, man. There's over the weekend. My wife's she's telling me. One point she was booking a trip to Utah in the car. And then there was at one point there was Massachusetts. Then it was Maine.
Well, those aren't near each other.
No. Then it was I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Oof. I don't know. I'd be stressed out. My wife. This is how you know you're in a good marriage, though, Joe. You know your rules. You just find out what the directions are and follow them.
Yep.
Yeah. So they don't want to tell me. My wife and my family.
Because they don't want to hear you complain.
Because they say that all I do is bitch about the
Yep.
entire time.
I
no matter
You're
what.
the one who has to drive.
Well, no, she'll drive.
And what do you do,
My
sleep?
son drive. Yeah.
I cannot sleep when my son was driving. I'd have a heart attack.
Yeah, probably not when my son's driving either, but like my wife will drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they don't want to tell me. I just hear like
Yeah,
rumblings
you do bitch a lot, though.
going on. They don't want to tell me because they say that I hate everything and I complain the whole time until
Sounds right.
Wow, we would
until
get
I
along
get there.
very well.
Yeah.
When I get there, they say I always seem to love it, which which is true, but I complain the whole way.
So maybe if you guys just, instead of driving, flew, you'd enjoy your vacations a lot more.
I suggested just flying me out to meet them.
Yeah.
You can
And
meet
They
them.
like driving so much.
I'm like, maybe you just tell me where. Don't even tell me. Just give me the plane ticket and just say your flight leaves at 7:00.
Right,
And get
right.
on the plane.
Right.
Tell me shorts or pants.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But then that got thrown out there, and I said, and then I started bitching about all the planes that have been blowing up and
Yeah.
flying over.
Listen,
and
nobody
rolling
wants
over.
to drive to Utah.
No,
I mean,
dude,
that is
no.
insane. That's 2 days of driving.
It's not that far, as I've been told.
Really?
That's what I've been told. It's not that far.
Utah, I looked up because that was one of the recommendations that ChatGPT gave us. 24 hours.
Yeah.
It was a 1-day drive.
24 hours in the car is not that far, Carmen.
No.
I've been told.
Listen, I've driven to New York before, and that's not even a full 24 hours.
yeah.
And by the time you get to Virginia, you're going insane.
Yeah, we did that last spring break. It was great.
By the way, I just put in Tampa to Utah drive in Google, and it says 34 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Even longer. We're thinking about breaking up our drive to North Carolina, which
Yeah.
is 10, and
Oh,
we're gonna
you want to stop at Savannah?
that we were gonna ask ChatGPT where a good place to stop was.
Why not ask Mike GPT? I'll tell you, I've been there.
Savannah's
okay.
cool.
Yeah, it
So
is.
I've been to Savannah. That's nice. The big thing is we have the dogs. So wherever we go, we have to
Oh, yeah.
think about that as a stop. And so that's why I was going to ask ChatGPT because they already mapped it out. But I have a girlfriend, her family owns a cabin up there. And that's what she said. She said, when you're on your way home, the 10-hour is nothing. It flies by. On the way up there, once you get to hour 7, you're like, we should have stopped halfway, but then you're too close. So I think we're breaking the drive up.
I've been told I'm going to Boston. I've been told I'm going to Maine, back to Vermont.
You're just going to get instructions a day of driving. They're going to print out a MapQuest and give it to you.
It's really just stressing me out, and it puts me in a bad mood.
Listen, I had to drive up I-4 during rush hour traffic on Friday. I didn't think that it could get any worse than that.
By the way, you don't put the address in Waze 2 weeks before. You put it in whenever
That's
you're ready
true.
to
When
go.
you're about
So
to leave.
He's
Yeah.
Waze.
Yeah.
But how do you know how to pack?
I don't.
He's Geo every day.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
this is me.
Yeah.
He's going to wear a sports hat, sports
Yeah.
shirt, and
Jeans and a polo and a zip
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
What else do you need?
Even for your hikes.
Should I bring my tuxedo?
By the way, you know when you have a dream about a girl and you're in love with that girl for the next 24 hours?
Yeah.
I'm in love right now.
With
Oh.
I had a dream about the cruise last night, and I'm in love with the cruise.
in the crew. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, I had a dream I was on this cruise with my dad and Pete for some reason, but it was like a nice luxury cruise, and we were watching movies, watching sports by the pool. And it was wonderful, and I woke up this morning and I thought, we're less than 50 days away.
Yeah, I really feel like this cruise is going to sneak up on me because I haven't done anything.
It's
I
already here. Yeah.
I haven't even looked at like the drink package. I don't know about the island that we're going to and staying. Like last time I had a cabana and I had a drink pack. I was like all ready to go. Now I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
I got a cabana. So do that before they sell out.
Well, that's what John and I were talking about it, and I don't know whether he spoke with Diane or not or whatever. So
Is John going?
Because last time I was kind of on top of that, where I was like, all right, I'm getting a cabana, and then
Yeah.
whoever wants in can kind of kick in, whatever.
Is who
Yes.
I
going?
said, is John Brennan going?
Yes.
Oh, John's going.
Who the hell runs the station?
Dude, I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people going there. Mike Cernak's going. Corey Cardinal's going. JoJo is
Corey
not.
Cardinal works.
Yeah.
No.
I
Listen,
know.
so does Mike Cernak.
Yeah.
I think that.
Oh, no, I'm not
it'd be
saying
great
Mike
for
Cernak
us.
doesn't. I'm saying there's other people that are going that definitely don't
But
work.
what I'm
Corey,
saying,
very helpful on the
Yeah.
cruise.
you guys are just saying Dizzy's not helpful. Is basically what I'm
100%.
saying.
That's what I heard.
Gio said.
Freeloader.
Tom is the most helpful.
Brings
Um,
you your coffee in the morning.
But, I mean, knocks on the door with it. And, you know,
That's not how he knocks.
Yeah, I don't care what he's using to knock or stir. JoJo is not going because they wanted her to room with Tom.
Oh, come on.
Can't we manipulate that list?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. we
I mean,
can.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
throw Dizzy in
I
with
know
Tom
this- I
and
know-
give JoJo her own room.
I know this is gonna sound like I'm throwing myself on the fire, but I would be willing to room with JoJo.
Oh,
I mean, I'm just
well,
saying.
so sweet.
Yeah,
What a hero.
yeah. No, but seriously, there's got to be somebody we can flip around.
I thought Dizzy was rooming with Tom.
I don't know. Dizzy, I guess, is rooming with Tom.
Yeah.
I'm not rooming with Tom.
I'm not rooming with Tom.
No, and then Dizzy's girlfriend's going and she's rooming with somebody else.
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, but if she's going, you know what I mean? Like she's paying to go, whatever. Then she has to have a roommate because otherwise she'd have to pay for the whole room. So if Dizzy's on the on the arm, then he just goes in with whoever he's with.
Maybe Dizzy got a +1.
There's a lot of people going on this cruise from the radio station.
Yeah.
Who else?
I don't. Mike, Cernak, Corey, Dizzy, Olivero, John Brennan, Johnny B. All of us. I mean, that's at least 15 people already.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. I'm glad.
Where's everybody gonna sit?
What at tables?
I have no idea. I requested a small table.
Yeah.
Just you and Bobby.
You and Bobby.
You and your girlfriend.
No, both girlfriends. Pete's going too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Three-way.
7-way. Yeah, I don't know. What, is Jamie going or no?
I think so.
Pants going?
Yep.
Chad's going?
Of course.
Couples table.
Couples table.
Over the weekend, we were arguing about vacation, and she was telling me how vacation's supposed to be like relaxing thing. And then I started talking about the cruise, and she literally said, "Well, if you don't want me to go, Todd can go in my spots."
No. Tell her no.
No.
She said that twice yesterday.
I said to my wife, in all seriousness, I said, I think the cruise is going to be fun this year. Do you want to come? And before I got the and come out, she goes, no.
Yeah.
That is not what happened.
No, it is. I had a conversation. You weren't there.
I was here on air when you asked her.
No, I had a private conversation with her.
Yeah, but first it was, you don't want to go, right?
Yeah, because I knew. She already told me she didn't want to go.
Yeah, but this you don't want to go, that already like puts it in their brain.
Listen, there are advantages to her going that you don't really understand. If I bring $5,000 with me to gamble, that's a lot of money if I lose it. If I bring her with me, I could spend $10,000 and she wouldn't even care. She's there gambling.
Right.
She doesn't
She's
care
there
at all.
too.
Having a good time.
Right.
Okay. But I mean, you say all the time that you don't want her to go.
I don't want her. Here's where I don't want to go. No, I'll be honest with you. I don't want the kids to go.
Okay.
Kids are a distraction to me. She's fine. She's good on her own. She does her own. Like, I don't like during the parties and stuff, she can go sit with my family. She'll be fine. But when the kids are there, they're a distraction. Joey constantly wants to talk to me. Juliana, I could tell, is miserable being there the whole time. She wants to go do stuff. I don't want to watch your stupid show. I want to go in the pool. That kind of stuff.
Right. You mean they're kids?
Right. I don't want the kids to go.
Right. So the kids don't have to go.
Right. So that's why I said to my wife, if you want to go, and
Yeah.
she did not want to go.
Okay.
She showed no interest in going whatsoever. Her boyfriend will probably be flying in from Antigua that weekend, and that is fine with me. I'll be with my boyfriend. She could be with hers.
Okay.
Where are we going? Freeport?
No.
Coco?
Northport.
No. Northport's here in Florida.
Okay.
Freeport, I thought.
Yeah, that's wrong.
No. Yeah, that's wrong.
It's Grand Bahama.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is not Nassau. It's another island.
So I
in the
don't know
Bahamas.
this one. We got to figure out what to do on this island.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same as last year. It's Coco Cay and Grand Bahamas.
Yeah, last year was Nassau
Yeah, last year was Nassau because we went back to the Irish bar.
And Coco Cay or no?
and Coco Cay.
Yeah, so Coco Cay is where the cabanas are.
Yeah.
and stuff.
As long as you're
And
going
then
there.
Grand Bahamas is the other one.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever been to Grand Bahama.
Ooh, you know what I think I'm going to do? Grand Bahamas? Stay on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be a thing too.
Coco
I
Cay
think-
is awesome.
I think last year the Grand Bahamas, we literally got off, went and got some like conch fritters and got something for Chad's mom and got right back on the boat. We
Yeah.
got off for like an hour.
I usually get off the boat and try and jump on Galvin's tab somewhere, and then so if that's gonna happen again, I'm on. I'm all in.
Just follow Galvin.
I'll let you know.
It's crazy.
Just see what my face looks like when I walk out of the casino. If I'm like this.
Let's get some drinks. All right. Let's all follow Galvin.
Oh, man, I woke up to green this morning, buddy.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was
What'd
good.
you bet on basketball?
Yeah, 2 late games. Oh, well, the late game, Oklahoma City Thunder, and made some good money.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm my knees are a little sore from walking this weekend, but not as bad as you would think. What everybody said this weekend with the race and all that, it wasn't that
wasn't
bad.
as
It was
crazy.
crowded, but it wasn't that crowded.
So I was thinking when I was out running, what do you want to do? Do you want me involved at all
Oh no!
for the 5K?
Oh, like in what? Like as a Mr. Miyagi or as,
Yes.
no, not at all.
Okay.
You're gonna make me nervous.
He runs all the time though. He knows what to do.
I know he knows what to do. He's just gonna make me nervous.
But that's what I'm asking is, do you want motivation at all? Do you want, walk run thing?
I think I'm walk running it. I don't think there's no way I'm running the whole thing. And I think I'm walk running it and maybe more after this weekend, maybe more walking it.
Dude, I saw on social media the plus size park hoppers did the 5K.
No, they did not.
They 100% did.
This weekend?
Yes. Unless they just faked them running across the ending.
Gio texted me and I said, I'm looking for the
plus size park
hoppers. Those are two fat girls who make videos about what it's like to be a fat girl at Disney.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for them, and I saw about 80 different people that could have been them. There is just in my peripheral. And you know what the most disappointing thing was? So we got one of those lightning passes for the Seven Dwarfs mine train.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in Fantasyland over there. We have to go over to the Haunted Mansion, then go back to Fantasyland, then come back to Frontierland so we could eat. I said, listen to me. You go on the roller coaster. I'm going to the Hall of Presidents. I'll meet you at the restaurant afterwards. And they were like, okay. Hall of Presidents, shut down. Shut down.
They're getting ready to put Trump back up front.
But he's back up front.
Yeah.
Just use the old model.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I know they usually take some time to
I know, but it would be great if he comes back. He goes, ha, bitches. You didn't think I'd make it back, did you?
Disney of America.
Yeah. He changes everything.
Old ass Biden in the background nodding.
Yeah. It was,
They're like
sleeping.
They're like, I think that robot's broken. Nope, that's Biden.
That's actually Joe Biden back there.
That's my favorite attraction at the park.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go on it.
The air condition is always super ice cold in there.
It was freezing this weekend.
Yeah.
So I didn't even care about the AC.
Yeah.
So I told you I was playing basketball and then I played tennis and I called 911 again.
Why?
Oh.
So I called 911 earlier in the week, last week, because a car
accident.
Didn't even stop, didn't brake, didn't do anything. Gosh, ran into the thing, whatever. I was playing tennis with my buddy Pete, and we get done. And by the way, I pulled up and I go, "Hey, did you want to wait until it was hotter out to come and play and stuff?" Because it was like Sunday at like 1:00.
Question.
Yeah.
Who's Pete?
Yeah.
What do you mean you have friends that we don't know about?
It's my friend Pete.
What do you mean
have
your
a friend Pete? I have a friend Pete.
Who is your friend Pete?
It's my buddy Pete.
From where?
We met at the Brass Tap watching a Lightning game.
Oh.
Him and his girlfriend were in there, and me and my wife were in there, and we're talking.
You guys just rolled into the Brass Tap to watch Lightning games.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like coupling up.
This was a while back.
Right.
And he works for some of the restaurants, the whatchamacallit, that Titus is invested in.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Okay.
But anyway, so we talked and stuff, and then I ran into him again at the Newport Richie thing. Carmen, you know the lady that talked to you about insurance.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's Pete's
very
wife.
nice.
Yeah. So, anyways, we were playing tennis, and when we got done, he was like, "I don't feel good."
Oh, really?
And his blood pressure was spiking, I guess, and he was like, said his whole body was tingling, and he couldn't close his hands and everything.
Oh.
And I was like, "Do you want me to drive you to the hospital or what?" He goes, "Can you just call an ambulance?" And I was like, "Yep."
Holy cow!
Yeah,
if somebody's asking for an ambulance,
Yeah.
that's when they're not feeling good.
Yeah, it was rough. So, but the ambulance came and they checked him out and stuff, and they did breathing stuff, and they were like, "We can take you to the hospital." And he was like, "No, I think I'm okay." So he turned out being okay, but yeah. So 911 twice in 1 week.
Wow.
All right.
They're like, Galvin?
Nothing better.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's go. Put this one on my tab.
Oh.
Ambulance workers are the best.
They really are,
I
yeah.
went to a walk-in clinic one time, and my blood pressure was high, and the guy was like, "You have to go to the hospital right now." And I went, "Why?" And he's like, "Your blood pressure's high." And then the ambulance guys came and they got me in there, and they were like, "Your blood pressure's all right. It's a little high." And I go, "What's it?" And they're like, "This doctor, every time somebody's got high blood pressure, he wants to send them to the hospital." And like, you think he gets a kickback from the hospital? I was like, "Oh, all right. No, I'm good. Let me out." And I got out.
So you have a Pete, and you have a Pete.
Yeah.
I need to get a Pete.
Yeah, I need to get a Pete.
You can borrow my Pete.
Well, which Pete is better now? I don't know.
Well, that one's on its way out.
My wife was so confused that I was playing tennis with Pete because she thought Pete or Pete, different Pete, and she was like, "What?" And I had no other Pete.
We got to compare the Petes and see which is better.
Yeah.
All right, another question.
Okay.
We are playing this weekend, Pitbull Toddler,
What?
All right.
Hello.
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yes.
I just didn't realize
Grand
because
Prix.
it's March.
Yeah.
And we're in February, but that's
The
this
end
week.
of this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday is March 1st.
Saturday,
went by.
March 1st, downtown St. Petersburg, over by the Mahaffey, Pitbull Toddler live on stage for the Grand Prix. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is good. We haven't played out in a while, and this is always a good event. It's always packed.
You guys got some new songs gonna
Yeah.
try and debut and mix it up a little bit?
What we do is we play the set list backwards. Nobody knows the difference.
Yeah.
We have this week, then we have the following week, and then we have
Following
another
week
one.
is the beer, bourbon, and barbecue.
Yes. Yeah.
Then what's the one after that?
Daiquiri Shack.
Oh, we're announcing that right now. I
Oh.
forgot about that. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Daiquiri Shack. Yeah, so we got 3 gigs in a row. My God.
Wow.
Better get this knee in good order.
Oh.
Wait.
I got Disney knee.
Does your Pete
Disney.
play guitar?
He plays drums, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen, it would be great if we could do like Kiss and just put stand-ins.
Oh, yeah.
You send your Pete, I'll send my Pete, and we'll just go home. All right, so this Saturday, Pitbull Toddler live in downtown St. Petersburg. It's by the Mahaffey. I'm not 100% sure where, but I'll know before the end of the week. I'll let you guys know. And then the following weekend, beer, bourbon, and barbecue, which is downtown Tampa. And then the weekend after that on Friday, the Daiquiri Shack in Madeira Beach, which we always love playing because that means we're drinking. Oh, that'll be a good time. Well, I can't drink. I'm in the middle of training for a marathon. Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a marathon.
It is a marathon.
No, it's not.
No.
It is.
But it's not.
5K.
It's marathon, anything with a K in it, it's a marathon.
That's not true.
Less.
That's not true at all.
I mean, you can't go out there and embarrass yourself.
Who?
You.
I'm going to do it every weekend for the next 3 weekends.
Like, all eyes are going to be on you.
I mean, you were supposed to be doing that from the beginning.
We're doing what?
Embarrassing himself?
No.
Training?
I
Training,
have
walking.
been. I've been walking.
Yeah, you were supposed to be walking like a mile a day, and then you were going to up it until
Right.
you got to the 3 miles.
I went mile a day to 13 miles.
That's
That's what happened. Is that I went from mile a day to 13 miles in one day.
But you should have
and
been
that
at.
crushed it.
But you should have been at 3 miles already.
Oh no.
Yes.
And continuous. You can't.
Right.
There's no haunted mansion line to wait in at the 5K.
Yes, I understand that, Gio. I understand that. I had like 15,000 steps, and let me ask you this: why do my wife and I go to the same places, and I have more steps than she does?
Because you take baby steps.
I do. It's baby steps, right?
Yeah.
Because I know she takes a bigger stride than I
Yeah,
do.
because
She's
my
faster.
sister-in-law and I both ran a half marathon, and my steps were like way less than hers because I take giant steps.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was getting very frustrated, and I go, I think it's because I take baby steps.
By the way, 15,000 steps is definitely not 10 miles.
Oh, it was absolutely 10 miles.
How? Yeah, but not
I'm telling you what my watch said. I'm not telling. I didn't make it up.
right. But I'm saying the math doesn't math.
It was 10 miles I could tell you right now, it was 10 miles at 10,858 steps.
It says approximately 2,000 steps in a mile.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on average.
Some marathon guy you are.
Yeah, it says this number
You don't
can
even know
vary
what a
depending on the
marathon is.
individual's stride
Idiot.
length.
That's the thing. It depends, but yeah, that doesn't.
So I ran 6 miles on Sunday, and I have 10,789 steps.
It also says when running, you typically take much longer strides.
Sure, I get that.
Yeah.
Carmen, what is the thing that you look up on your phone to check your steps?
Health.
Health. Thank you.
Your
Yeah.
health.
Yeah. Well, I was just doing it on my watch.
Never
my
seen
watch.
it before. How do you spell health?
I thought it was like a trick question at first.
You know what? I hate you all. I don't know. This is weird. I had my watch on. That's what it just told me, and I knew that what my steps were because my wife's were different, and she was getting frustrated. And I was like, I'm at 10 miles, and she's like, I'm at 9 miles. How do you have more? How do you have left? I walked more than you. You know, that kind of stuff. And then we started talking like Mark Norman the rest of them.
How many times do you think for the 5K that you're going to stop for Starbucks?
I was going to say,
Oh, you know Tom.
How
can just
many?
bring it to him.
yeah, Tom was going to
Golf cart.
ride
Yeah.
alongside me.
There you go, boss.
I can't have Starbucks on a day of marathon until after maybe. And it's a marathon.
Oh, after you drink.
Not a marathon.
They got beer and stuff.
Yeah.
5K, 7.5 times would be a marathon if you ran a 5K.
Yeah, so it's a short marathon.
No, it's just
All right,
3 miles.
Let's take a break and get the show moving this morning. It is Monday. We're back to work. We're feeling good. What's the weather like outside? Is it
Rainy.
fast?
It's rainy.
Yeah.
We need the rain. The grass needs the rain.
We'll see if I have to call 911 today.
Oh, God. You
Make a record.
jinx everything. It's the Mike Calta Show. Sporcle's next on 102.5 The Bone. Well, Carmen, what are we giving away today?
Okay, we got a bunch of stuff.
We do.
So we have-
I'll tell you whether it's good or it's garbage.
Okay, so we have tickets for the Grand Prix.
That's good. All
We have tickets for Leonard Skinner,
right, that's good if you like Leonard Skinner.
John Fogerty,
That's good.
Reggae Rise Up,
I mean, that's got Sting in it.
Foreigner,
Yes.
That's good.
Valspar,
That's golf.
Mhm.
yes, and Universal
Oh.
That's
Orlando.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
I feel like
Strap your knee.
Reggae Rise Up happens once a month in St.
Yeah.
Pete.
Yeah, it
seems
seems like it. Yeah.
That's just,
I think it was so popular. Like, we'll do it every month.
yeah.
How do they get Sting?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
I mean, it's huge,
Yeah.
so it's getting bigger and bigger all the time. So now they have Sting.
I mean, what's Sting costing? 250 grand?
I would say more than that.
Probably, right?
I would think.
Unless he only has to play like a half hour,
Yeah,
like they do. Hey, Shaggy.
but he's headlining.
That's true.
I would have to imagine he's doing at least an hour.
I mean, it's one of those things where I would like to go if it was in my backyard. You
And
know
what-
what I'm saying?
And is he doing like his set list,
Yeah,
or is
'cause
he
a
doing
lot
like
of-
reggae?
A lot
stuff?
of Sting stuff is reggae
Okay.
style beats. You know, a lot
Yeah.
of police stuff too.
Police stuff, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I mean, it fits into what they're going to do, and I'm sure him and Shaggy do stuff together. Probably do police stuff together. So,
in the bottle.
you know, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's give some stuff away right now. No need for 911. I just got tongue tied.
I have my finger on 1. 9-1, and I'm.
Let's
ready.
just play a little Sporcle. Here we go. Gio,
yes.
is Galvin going for 3 in a row?
I'm not sure. Hold on.
I don't think so. I think I just won the 1.
No, Galvin's on a 1-game streak.
Okay. All right.
Not a streak.
That's true.
Carmen is the keeper of Sporcle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, today we're going to be playing Missing Word, Aussie bands and artists. Can you give me the missing word from these Aussie bands and
Ozzy,
artists?
Like Black Sabbath?
Nope. Aussie, like Australian.
All right. I'm in.
Okay? Everyone, get it? Got it? Good. Your first one. At work,
Man,
Mike. Midnight,
oil.
Mike. Ready?
Freddie.
I am woman,
Helen.
Oh, damn it.
Mike.
She's Australian?
Oh.
Never
Yes.
knew that.
Surprise. Little River,
Band.
Mike. Supply,
Air.
Mike. Hoodoo,
Voodoo.
Guru.
Gurus.
Gurus.
Burn.
On the paper.
I needed all of them. Galvin. G's.
B.
Galvin. Crowded.
House.
Mike. And Pep. We're halfway there.
Gio is not on the board. He has a total of 0 points. And Galvin has 2, and Michael is your leader. He's winning with 6.
All right. You're giving me the missing word from these Aussie bands and artists. Your next one. Urban.
Keith.
Galvin. Wolf.
Mother.
Geo. The Choir. Run to Paradise is their notable track.
Boys.
Mike.
Why did I just say that?
Tattoo.
Rose.
Galvin. Silver.
Chair.
Galvin. The Beats. Friday on My Mind.
Slappy?
The Blank Beats.
Big.
Joe knows.
Yes, I do.
Joe?
English.
No.
What an idiot.
I thought it was English beats too
What
at
an
first.
idiot.
Garbage.
All right. Everyone calm down.
The Easy
Yeah, the
Beats.
easy bait.
Yeah.
I know it, guys.
Easy beater.
I've got the answer.
What a moron.
You guys suck.
Sorry,
You
Joe.
suck. You didn't get it right.
Yeah.
Your next one. Powder. My
Daniel.
My happiness.
Oh.
Powder.
White.
Blank.
No. I don't know.
Powder. Finger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very dry.
Yeah. I know her.
Birdman. New race. Blank. Birdman.
Alcatraz.
Super.
Nope.
Radio. Birdman.
That was my
Yeah.
second choice for radio name.
Yeah.
And Pap, we are on the last three.
Gio is on the board with a single point. Galvin has 5, and Michael is your leader. He's winning by 2 with 7.
Oh, I need all three.
Up. All right, missing words from these Aussie bands and artists. Last 3. Here we go. The Living
Proof.
Prisoner of Society is one of the tracks. The Living Blank.
Daylights.
Giants.
No. The Living End. Last 2. Minogue.
Kylie.
Yes, Pap.
Gio.
Ooh.
No way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no way.
That was me.
Well, it was me.
I know it was not me. That's all I know.
Okay. I heard you first. Sorry.
All
I'm the
right.
judge.
Point Gio.
Galvin just quit.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's over.
I mean,
I could have done something, but now because this guy's trying to answer questions. Idiot. It's whatever.
sorry. I know. I don't feel like it was me.
You don't feel like it
no,
was you.
I know.
I'll
I was
take the point.
after the fact, but the judge.
Well, if he didn't hear Galvin and he heard somebody else,
I saw your mouth move.
He didn't
first.
say he didn't hear Galvin.
Yeah.
He said he heard Gio.
he
Yeah.
heard Gio. He didn't hear you.
He didn't hear you.
Well, Gio said it wasn't him, so it must have been me.
That makes
But
no
that's
sense.
not how that works.
Yeah.
Go walk a marathon.
all right.
All right, and the
And
last
listen,
one.
I guess I'll take it.
I don't know how to decide that
Yeah.
one.
What did you say, Carmen?
I said I didn't know because you all answered at once.
Okay.
That's why I put it to the judge.
I didn't feel like I was in first.
Wait a minute. I'm going to get everybody mad, Gio.
Hey, I'm being honest.
Listen, integrity. All right, and the last one, Savage.
Garden.
Garden.
Joe?
Gio.
Garden. Your final score. Gio with 2 points on the board, Galvin with 5, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 8.
I don't understand it. Why do I have to feel bad about my victory now?
Don't feel bad.
I didn't do anything
Because
wrong.
we have a crap
I
judge.
still would have won.
Yeah.
No.
I'm still the
Yes.
judge.
How?
Because you would have only got 1 extra point if you got that. I won by 3.
No, I would have tied you.
Yeah.
If he would have got Kylie,
If I would have got Kylie,
Yeah.
then if I would have got Savage Garden, we would have been tied.
Tied.
But you
Right.
didn't get Savage Garden.
He gave
I
up.
didn't play.
Yeah.
Oh,
At that point, it's
You're a
over.
quitter.
Yeah, it was
You're
over.
A quitter.
Okay.
There was no way.
Yeah.
It was in
Quit
protest.
at that
Once
point.
Joe
It was in protest.
incorrectly gave me the point,
Right.
then Galvin was
it
out.
takes
Too
the
bad.
wind.
It's in protest.
Yeah. Too
Yeah.
bad.
Listen, I know the wind has been removed from my sail plenty of times playing this game. I get it.
Yeah.
It's human error.
Nobody's blaming you.
Yeah.
I-
we should just start
I
calling
don't-
it Joe.
I just
Yeah.
feel
Instead
like
of human
it's,
error.
You can. That's
it's
fine
not
with me.
blaming me. I feel like it's no pride in my victory.
I mean, take the pride
You
on the
can
pride
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if
Well, I feel good about it.
if he was, not focused on playing the game.
Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Ted, Mike.
Hey, Ted. We won. You won too. You can be happy, Ted. I'm a little embarrassed by it, but you can be happy. I'll put you on hold, and Carmen will pick you up during the break. You won a prize, okay, sir?
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Why are you embarrassed?
Well, I just feel like it all comes down on me.
I mean,
I didn't do anything wrong.
You feel like
I
it's
have-
not a real
I
victory?
feel like I have integrity. If I heard you first, I would say it was you first.
Yeah.
But I don't-
I'll put an asterisk by this win
Mm,
in the books.
that's fine. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, propped up podcaster, no Pope, and we get it.
Propped up podcast.
Oh, I think I know.
Oh, did you figure it out?
Real quick, speaking of podcaster, are you familiar with the flying guillotine?
No.
Me either. But Joe Rogan was wearing a Flying Guillotine T-shirt when he interviewed Woody Harrelson the other day, and it said Flying Guillotine, Staten Island. So I looked it up. Evidently, the movie theater that I used to work at on Highland Boulevard is now called the Flying Guillotine, and it's a theater that also is a bar.
Right.
I was like, oh, look at that.
They do comedy there? Or?
I don't know. I don't know if they're
I
showing
would have thought it
movies.
was an MMA training facility.
yeah.
I'm sure it's somebody who is
That's
an
a great
MMA
name.
fan. You know what I mean? Named it that, but
The Flying Guillotine.
Flying Guillotine.
It sounds like a move. Like I gave him the Flying
It is.
Guillotine.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I didn't know. I don't know. It also sounds like it could be good Chinese food. So I don't know.
Wait.
All right, Galvin has news. We'll take a quick break. What is wrong with me?
You
Do I
depleted.
smell toast? We'll take a quick break and come back and get into news next. This is 102.5 The Bone. Galvin,
Yes.
are you familiar with ranker.com?
Yeah.
I'm not. What is
Okay.
rank? I assume they just rank things.
Ranking.
They ranked us.
Oh.
They did the funniest shows on air, funniest morning shows on air.
Okay.
And we came in at number 5 in
Oh.
the country. That's pretty good.
All right. I like it.
Number 1, I don't know. I don't have the list. I don't really care that much, but it's just weird to me is like some that are on there, you're like, oh, yeah, Preston and Steve, those guys are good. And Heidi and Frank are good. But then like some of the good shows are down like in the teens, and then some of the other shows that are up there like number 2, or I don't remember what it was. I was like, I never even heard of this show before. Doesn't make them bad. I just don't know what they are.
I have it here if you want to.
Yeah. All right. What's number 1?
Number 1 is a show I have not heard of, Bob and Cherry.
Yeah, but Bob and Sherry is. I would not say it's a funny show. That's like would be on Magic. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's like an old lady show.
Yeah. Number 2 is The Morning Hangover out of St. Louis
I don't know that.
on 100.7 The Viper.
Is that Willie? Oh no, he's in Denver.
Yeah, Willie was
Yeah.
in there, yeah. Number 3 is The Morning Playhouse out of Fargo, North Dakota.
No, I don't. Again, these all maybe great shows. I just don't know them.
Number 4 is Armstrong and Getty.
Yes, I know that name, but I don't know that show.
They are out of, they're syndicated, it says. It
Yeah.
doesn't say where they're out of. Number 5 is The Mike Calta Show.
That's us.
Yeah.
No, but I read the there's like a bio under there.
With an engaging mix of humor, sports talk, and insightful interviews, his talented radio host has managed to build a loyal following in the world of morning radio.
That's exactly what AI tells you. If you ask
Right.
AI, if you go, tell me about the Mike Calta show. That's all. Oh, so that's basically all they did.
Yeah.
Was ask AI to write a list. It's so dumb.
And then you have the Morning Freak Show
Oh,
out of Pittsburgh.
rare name.
Comes in number 6, yeah. The Jammin' Morning Show out of St. Louis. St. Louis got some good radio, huh?
Do they?
Ace and TJ, I've heard
I know
of them.
Yeah.
The Angie Martinez Show comes
Yeah.
in at number 9 out of New York. And
I wouldn't say that's a funny show. Popular show, but not a funny show.
number 10 is the Morning Mashup on Sirius.
Oh, that is not a funny show at all. This list is garbage.
Wow, Preston and Steve only 13, huh?
Yeah, that's garbage.
Free Beer and Hot Wings 14. Heidi and Frank 15.
I love that we're up high on the list, but the list is garbage.
Rovers
You're gonna
Morning
get us on a
Glory.
new list.
What's that?
I
Yeah.
said you're gonna get us on a new list soon.
List of jerk offs in radio.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Complainers.
so dumb.
Eh.
I used to see, like, do you know in the 70s Marlon Brando won an award
Yeah.
and he sent some Indian chick up there to get it for him,
Right.
and then he was like protesting and something, whatever, and he was like, "Oh, the awards don't mean anything to me." And I thought, how what an a-hole you are to turn down an Academy Award. You're being recognized for. Then you get older and you realize awards don't mean anything. It just money means everything. Awards don't mean nothing.
Sure.
Right. The voting process is
Oh,
all crap.
they're all
the-
such garbage.
Yeah.
Like the creative loafing thing was the one that really, because I remember winning the creative loafing and being very excited that I won because I used to vote for Ron and Ron back in the day, and now I'm winning an award. I was so excited. Then you realize any jerk off can vote for themselves 1,000 times and
Right.
win, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, happy hour.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It definitely takes away from.
Yeah, it's like there's no
Integrity.
there's no integrity, and also like if you're creative loafing, you should, they tried to do it where you're nominated. But if you're not, you should go over, like, if you nominate a restaurant that's not really a restaurant, is that restaurant going to win? Of course not. You're not going to nominate Bob's Hot Dogs if there is no restaurant called Bob's Hot Dogs. There should be some sort of some sort of verification process that if you're going to vote for a radio show, that it's actually a radio show, that it meets standards and qualifications of being a radio show.
Yeah, but the win is traffic to their website. That's all they care about. That's all that matters.
It's not though.
For Creative Loafing, you had 100%.
For Creative Loafing,
it's the traffic to the website. They don't care what the content is.
If you're a radio show and you win that award, it means nothing.
Yeah,
it's not helping you. The only thing those helps are local stores and restaurants, which is also why I hate that it messes with the integrity of that. Because if you have a local restaurant that's really good and you're trying to highlight that restaurant by telling people about it, like I constantly tell people about the Mustard Seed. The Mustard Seed is a sandwich shop that's in Lutz. And I don't really know who knows about it and who doesn't. Whenever I go in there, it's never packed. I mean, they may be super busy, deliveries and all that stuff, whatever they do, but it's never packed. But it's the best goddamn sandwich I've ever had in my life. And I tell people about it all the time. That's how it should work. And then people go, let's go find out what this Mustard Seed is. It won best sandwich. And then go try it out and be like, oh, that place was great. That's what it should be.
People love to be recognized, so it creates a ton of traffic to the website.
Yeah. Trust me, I get it. It's smart for Creative Loafing, but it would be smart if make more sense if they just put a little bit of integrity into it.
Yeah.
Because everybody does a best of kind of thing, but Creative Loafing is the one that gets the most attention.
Right.
Then they throw a party and charge you to come to the party.
Yeah. I mean,
they're really killing it.
It's a brilliant idea, When we told everybody to vote for Miguel and Holly, and Miguel and Holly got the spot.
And Happy Hour won.
Yeah, it was like, okay, we see what's going on here.
Yeah.
And then the company threw Miguel and Holly a party for making the award.
They didn't give us a party for giving them the award.
No.
And they were like, we totally won. We beat
you guys.
Yeah.
We're
like,
we earned it.
Yeah,
even though they came on the show
right.
when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Then she dated a child molester.
Yeah.
I remember Holly, I was talking to her and there was some other girl there and she said about winning, whatever. And I go, yeah, you're welcome. And she was like, what? And I go, come on.
Yeah.
And she's like, what, you guys? And the other girl goes, I don't know who you are to me. And I go, I don't know who you are. Shut up. I go, who are you? Get out of here.
Who was the other girl?
Just some girl that was in there. I go, ugh, I'm not talking to you.
Some girl.
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. People think that that's an insult.
Oh.
I don't know who you are. Cool.
Well, it's just rude. Like, yeah, no crap.
But
You don't know me. Like,
that's always the move of a husband that doesn't listen.
Yeah.
The wife will be like,
a husband that does listen.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
That he listens, yeah.
And the wife loves us and stuff. And this is Calvin from the Mike Calta Show. I listen. I don't know. I don't listen. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Oh, cool. Well, your wife does. So
Wait, no.
The Mike Calta Show, making wives happy since 2000.
Yeah.
All right, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, and you're probably hearing this for the first time because you didn't get 54 DMs every day telling you that Pope Francis is sick.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Who is DMing you?
Just
like
Everyone.
listeners. Yeah.
Right.
For the death
Good
pool.
pick. Pick 'em up.
And somebody has them.
No.
Really?
Nobody had him as original pick.
No.
Oh, that's funny. I thought somebody picked him. That's why I didn't go for their...
He's been picked in the past.
Yeah, I picked him a couple times.
And yet you passed him this year, the year that he's sick.
Pope Francis remained in critical condition Sunday, and blood tests showed the early kidney failure, but he remains alert, responsive, and attended Mass, the Vatican said, as the 88-year-old pontiff battles pneumonia and a complex...
And they let him go to Mass?
Yeah, and a complex lung infection. In a late update, the Vatican said that Francis hadn't had any more respiratory crisis since Saturday, but was still recovering or is still receiving high flows of supplemental oxygen. Some blood tests showed initial mild kidney failure, but doctors said it was under control.
So let me ask you this. If you're the Pope and you're on the brink of death, are you happy?
Yeah.
You should be. You're going to the best place ever. You know what I mean?
And you're going in with a VIP card.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I.
If that's what you believe,
yes,
that God is calling you home to his kingdom in heaven and you're the Pope.
For eternal life.
Yeah.
And you're the Pope walking in there going, "Hey, I did the most possible work anybody could do while I was on the island."
Check out my resume.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of other guys in there that are in your clique.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But is this the Pope that quit?
No. This is the
Okay.
Pope that got sick. This is the one that came in and was like, "Why are we mad at the gays? Love is love."
Yeah. Okay.
God
So
might
he
be
is
mad at him.
He's the current Pope.
He's the current Pope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
There's no vice Pope.
But I was saying like the Pope that quit, that was bad, right? Like that one doesn't have a card anymore.
No, he died immediately.
No, he's still alive, isn't he?
Let me see.
That's the one that looked like the devil.
Right. Yeah, he was very Pope Benedict.
Benedict.
Right?
Yeah. I thought he was still alive. I thought he left because of health reasons, but he was still alive.
No, he died in
He did.
2022. Yeah.
So he knew it was coming.
This was like the cool Pope.
This was the most progressive Pope that
Right.
we've had in a long time. He was like, love everybody.
But he resigned in 2013, so he lived until 2022. So yeah, he did actually live a while.
Well, he
But,
knew he couldn't
died.
perform.
He was 95.
Yeah, he knew he couldn't perform as the Pope. Meanwhile, this guy, this is a perfect question of why people question whether or not there is a God. Like I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson or somebody. It said it in a meme. I read it in a meme, and it was like, "Do I believe in God? Do I believe that there's a benevolent God who loves everybody, who gives kids cancer and makes them suffer for a couple of years and then makes them die?" He's like, "I find that hard to believe," and I thought, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Now, if you're God and you got the Pope, and the Pope is slowly suffering while he's dying, wouldn't you just snap your fingers and go, "All right, bring him, he's the Pope, give him to me," or are you going to make him suffer until his body quits?
Yeah, if the Pope doesn't get a pass,
Right.
who the hell does?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Little kids dying of cancer.
Yeah.
You got the Pope over here suffering until his kidneys shut down. He's going to have dialysis and all just trying to stretch his life out for another 3 months. Then he's going to finally die.
Yeah.
Why not just take the guy and let him go? Or why not make him feel better until he dies?
I got to tell you, the Italians have had quite the run as Pope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Italian popes, and then Pope
Only
Benedict,
been one English guy.
Benedict was German, and then this Pope Francis is
He's
Italian.
Argentinian.
Oh, is he?
Oh, no, he may be Italian, but I think he's from Argentina.
Yeah, he was born in Argentina.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. But I found this out in Jeopardy the other night. There's only been one English Pope.
Polish Pope.
Yeah,
John Paul
is
II
Polish.
was Polish, and then Italy.
When
like
they
a bunch
pick
of-
the new Pope, don't they do the thing with the smoke
Yes.
out
Yeah.
the chimney
They
and
Gotta
stuff?
be
meet
conclave.
and they vote,
Yeah.
and when they finally get a unanimous vote, then they blow the smoke out of the chimney.
Right.
That's
'Cause
a
it's
good
white-
time to be in Italy. Is when you know that all of a sudden you hear the bells and you look up and there's white smoke. You know you got a Pope.
Because there's white smoke and black smoke. Black smoke means
They haven't fixed decided on them.
right. Black smoke says no, we haven't decided. White smoke means we got a Pope.
Because it's not like they vote, and if the votes aren't unanimous for
Right.
one person, then they haven't decided.
You don't
Right.
want this smoke?
If you have not watched the movie The Conclave, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's all about picking the Pope and stuff, and it's
Is it real or is it
no. It's
picking
Ray,
a fake Pope?
it's Ray Fiennes and Stanley Tucci, and it's like it's a movie.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's not based on a real Pope.
No,
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there is a twisty twist.
Oh.
That's my question. So, if Pope Francis dies, do we see a female Pope?
No,
No.
You
That's
will
not
never see
allowed.
a female
Never.
Pope.
All right.
No,
I
where you
don't know
stand.
enough about
Blasphemy.
Catholic religion.
Yeah.
there's nobody in the underwings that's even a female in the Cardinals.
I'm not even sure what the hell the Pope does.
You know what the Pope does. He's direct conduit to God.
Oh.
He's infallible on earth.
Oh, okay.
Everything
All
the Pope says in God's name is legit.
There are female cardinals.
My female cardinal.
Birds. I put out any female cardinals, and they're like, yeah, there is. They're bright, and less vibrant, whatever.
Stronger tail feather.
So what would that be? Are there any female
There's no Pope Shirley. It ain't happening.
Catholic cardinals? I guess
I'm gonna ask Siri.
there are no female cardinals in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
because canon law requires cardinals to be male.
Yeah.
So no.
Sorry. Nice try though.
Sorry, ladies.
Yeah.
You're out.
Can't be president.
Carmen,
can't
you're
be
out.
Pope.
Oh, you could be president.
No, you can't.
Oh man.
Has there ever been a female president?
Nope.
Exactly.
Not that we know of.
No.
What are you drinking?
Starbucks?
What is it?
Coffee? It's just the cream just separated to the bottom.
Oh my God! And how do you? It looked like dirty dishwater on top.
It's just
and cream on the bottom.
It's just almond milk.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Is it the new dirty dishwater?
Dirty dishwater.
Mine may look the same. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
When it sits there, it kind of separates.
Yeah.
Well, Pope Francis, I'm sure a lot of people are praying for him because
to die.
No.
Yes, because that's what he wants: eternal life.
Yeah,
to be at the right hand of the Father. It's such a bunch of horse hockey.
Next Pope, Italian.
I don't know. I don't know the runner-ups. I don't know the guys around. I don't know who's there. I mean, it seems like it's in Italy. It seems like they got the advantage. But this guy's from Argentina. The one before it was from, what did we say? Germany. The one before that, Poland.
Yeah.
So who knows?
They nominate the next pope?
No, they there's a guy right now that they say should be the guy,
right?
But then they all vote because sometimes some people in there don't like him. They don't think he's the guy.
Just because they're touching all the kids.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
I don't know about that. I don't think that happens anymore.
Oh no!
That stopped in the 80s.
Oh, okay. I don't follow this.
Once
they
got called out, they were like,
well, that's good.
Can no longer do that. Though.
Yeah. So then the guy who is the front runner is I'm gonna go ahead and
Felipe?
say no. Pietro.
Pietro. Pietro. Pietro.
Pietro.
Is that the guy from that hosts the Fox News show on Sundays?
You're thinking of Shark.
Shark.
Sad weirdos.
What?
The what?
What did you say?
I said, is that the guy that hosts the Fox News show on Sunday?
I thought you said the guy that hosts the sad show on Saturdays.
No, Fox News show.
Oh.
I was making a Pete Hegseth joke.
Oh, okay.
Flew over
Don't
everybody's
yell at
head.
me. I didn't know what you meant.
No, I'm not yelling.
Very angry. His joke didn't land.
No, I'm not yelling.
He is. Let's see. Where was he born? Come on.
Pietro.
I mean, I'm assuming Italian, but
I don't know. That could be Spanish. What's his last name? That's the key.
He speaks Italian, English, French, and
if they list Italian first, he's Italian.
Near native Spanish, they say.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that.
See?
It doesn't say where he was born. Give me where he was goddamn born. Sorry, goddamn. Sorry.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Can't say
Now
that.
you cursed him.
It's not good.
Now he's
By the
out.
way, I thought about it this weekend. I didn't like the way you dismissed my knowledge of Spanish. Yo hablo español.
Yeah, you said that you're practically fluent.
No, I didn't.
I feel like you did.
He's Italian. He's Italian.
Pietro.
Yeah, he was born in the capital city.
Could also be Russian with that name. Not, though. All right, I'm good.
He could be Indian. Pinter. Instead of Peter.
Pinter. All right. Well, we'll see who the new pope is.
Yep. It's,
Well, we're already killing this pope. This
no,
pope
he's not doing well.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dan Bongino, a former Secret Service agent turned right-wing podcaster, has been named the next deputy director of the FBI. President Trump announced that on Sunday. The latest outsider media personality, the president has chosen to be the significant position of power overseeing large branches of complex government organizations. The FBI deputy director, traditionally is a position held by a career FBI agent.
So Dan Bongino has been on the show before. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember. He was in studio, right?
No, he was on the phone.
Oh, who was the different guy that was in
That
the
was
studio?
Brian Kilmeade.
Yeah.
Dan Bongino was on the show, and the way that they got him booked on the show was before he had taken off on Fox News. So you kind of like, oh, I've seen that guy before. But the way that they booked him as former Secret Service member, Dan Bongino, so they would like talk to him about the presidents and what it was like to guard the president. So we were so excited to talk to like a Secret Service guy. When it turned out he didn't want to talk anything about that. He only wanted to push was his right wing agenda. Well, at the time we were going by what the PR person was pushing.
Yeah. The funny thing is the headline is podcaster becomes deputy director.
Yeah,
podcaster. Not that he has any
former
history.
Secret Service member. And
Yeah, that's so funny. Could President Trump issue Doge stimulus checks? We talked about this last week. The idea of $5,000 refunds from ongoing drive to reduce federal spending has been floated out there, but don't add it to your account just yet because Doge ideally must meet its $2 trillion savings goal to make the kickback feasible.
How far are we?
And that accomplishment is something that even Elon Musk, the unofficial leader of Doge, said he may not be able to do back in January. Still, President Trump on Wednesday said the administration is considering giving 20% of Doge savings to citizens. His comments came a day after Musk said that he would confer with Trump about the idea.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if Elon Musk and Donald Trump get together and figure out a way to send every citizen $5,000, he will be king.
He may become
He will
president
be king.
again. Yeah.
He will be king.
Yeah.
He will be king. He will have a third term, and he will. If he's like, in my next term, I'll figure out how to give you guys $7,000. Can you imagine if I get $5,000 right now? Do you know what I'd do with that?
What?
I'd probably pay some bills.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. If my wife got $5,000, she'd probably want to do the same thing. We'd pay some bills, get to make sure we like to be out of debt. Get some debt going, pay off a car or something like that. If my son got $5,000, it would change his life.
Yeah,
it would absolutely change his life because he's got no bills and he's gonna have $5,000 cash. That would be for an 18-year-old. That would be so much money. I don't know. I didn't know what he had to be over 18 to get it. Right? My daughter's not.
I think it's anybody's taxpayer.
Yeah, taxpayer.
You're paying taxes. You're getting it back.
I have to tell you, that would be something. Do you know how happy Dizzy would be if he got $5,000?
Do you remember people were almost going to vote for Andrew Yang because he was going to give people money just to stay at home and do nothing? He's like, everybody just gets money.
Money works. Money talks.
Yeah, he was doing the same thing. It's all good and fine until you get $5,000. Then like 3 months later, they go, "Hey, we really screwed up. We added something wrong. We missed a zero. We got to take $10,000 back from your checks now."
So they say, $2 trillion they have to save, whatever. And then the first week they said it was like, or first week or first month, it was like 52 million, which is a long way from $2 trillion.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, look, you're in the right direction and stuff. But yeah, $2 trillion.
Also very smart to know that you're over $1 trillion away from meeting your goal and going, "Hey, if we can get this, I'm gonna give everybody $10,000 because you're never gonna get it."
Yeah, we'll see. How about this? Some sad news. I don't like this at all.
Oh no.
Hooters could be going belly up.
Well, there's good news to this, Galvin. It's not Hooters. It's Hooters of America. It is the franchising outfit for Hooters. So Hooters, the original Hooters in Clearwater, the Hooters over here in Odessa, I believe that's part of the original Hooters. They won't feel those effects. It's the Hooters in Lakeland and the Hooters of America ones that are closing down.
The casual dining chain is preparing for potential bankruptcy filing as it works with creditors on a plan to restructure its operations. That's according to Bloomberg News. The company has engaged the law firm of Ropes and Gray to assist with the process. While no final decision for seeking Chapter 11 protection has been made, a filing could take place within the next 2 months. Hooters, which has about 300 locations nationwide, has faced increasing financial strain as traffic declines as the restaurant, leading to closure of several outposts.
Now let's talk about this seriously. First of all, Paige Spiranek, who was on our show at the Super Bowl and is a solid 8 out of 10, body 10, overall package 8 and change, who is a social media influencer and podcast host and all that. She's got enough money where she's talking about stepping up and saving Hooters. I don't know. I think the problem is too many Hooters. They put too many in too many different spots.
They're supposed to be building a brand new one in Wesley Chapel,
and that one will probably be huge.
Yeah,
that one will probably be huge.
It's out there by all the Pop Stroke and Main Event and all that stuff.
Yeah, where it belongs.
Right.
I don't know if I've ever been into Hooters where it's not busy.
Not busy. And here's the key. Galvin, here's the key and what I can tell you, and I only really know this about the original Hooters group. I have been going to Hooters. My first time in Hooters was in August of 89 when I moved here from New York. My family and Eddie Jennison's family went to Hooters on Gulf to Bay and ate there together and stole a menu like you're supposed to do the first time you go in there. And I will tell you that since that time I went there till moving to Newport Richie and going to the one on the water, to living in Tampa and going to the one on Hillsborough Avenue all the time, doing appearances at different Hooters around the area, the food has consistently been the same, and that same is fantastic.
Yeah. I was going to say,
I've never gotten bad wings from Hooters. I have never gotten bad curly fries from Hooters. it is what it is. Now, I will tell you, I was a little bit mad when they took away the clam chowder, but they brought it back. Hooters,
very consistent.
Yeah.
Menu is consistent.
I wonder if Hooters does better in Florida than the rest of the country just because people grew up with it here.
Probably.
Right,
Although the one that was in New York was killing it for a while.
Yeah.
But I think those sort of things, I think when you take something that is like a Hooters or like a Jungle Cafe or one of those theme type restaurants and open it into one of those spots, it only has a shelf life of 10, 12 years before people are
here. I feel it's so nostalgic that people just like, I've been going to Hooters, same thing since I was like 8 years old.
But let's be honest. We are going for the food. We're not going for the girls.
Right.
The fact that there's a lot of hot girls around there helps out.
Yeah.
But even over the years, that has changed a little bit.
I think that one in Port Richie is still closed from the hurricane.
But that's the nicest one.
The best Hooters anywhere.
Yeah.
I used to order, you're talking about the girls, I used to order from that Hooters to go.
Yeah. The food's great.
Yeah. Not even girl, who cares? Whatever. I would just want some wings.
Oh, I think I need to go today to support them.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, we should. We should. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, you got to make sure you pick the right one, or else you're just supporting the other Hooters.
I'm going to go to all of them.
Which is fine. Yeah.
Go to both.
I'm telling you right now, I haven't gotten money from Hooters for anything in probably 25 years. My love for Hooters comes straight for the food. I love it there. I love oysters. I love the shrimp that they have. I'll get crab legs every once in a while,
Great
but their
onion
wings
rings.
have been great. Great onion rings.
Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
They've never given me the Hooters VIP card, though, that I've been chasing for decades.
You know what, Gio? They start watering it down and giving it to everybody. It's not worth it.
I get
anymore.
it, but I always felt like if I could get to that level, then I've made it.
I remember when I got
whether
mine.
I don't know whether you heard what Mike just said. If they give it to nobodies like you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
I mean, I don't mean nobody's, but
there's
there's just a certain level.
There's levels. You get the VIP, but I've seen some people that have the VIP card that are very unworthy,
Like who?
Like who?
like Fisher.
Fisher hosted his own show for years.
That is true. I'll take that back.
I mean, so what that he was doing traffic for us last week, but
no, I'm sorry, Fisher. You deserve the Hooters VIP card. If
not
you
anymore.
If you still have it.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
At the time, he did though.
So there's other people.
Oh, I need to know.
Does Spike have one? I think Spike should have one. Spike supports Hooters.
Also, though, can I tell you? And this is how much I love Hooters. I have a Hooters VIP card. I'm not even sure where it is. I think my son has it, and I still go there and pay full price. But the Hooters card, the VIP card, used to be 50% off of everything. Now it's just like $25 off.
Yeah, but
Which is still it's still a nice gesture by Hooters, but it's not what it used
It's just
to be.
the status symbol pulling out the Hooters card.
Right. Oh, nothing was better than being in Atlantic City with my friends from New York and being like, I got it, guys.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we'll pay.
Yeah.
I got a Hooters VIP card. Thank you very
I
much.
was a Hooters girl.
This is true, but you didn't have a card.
No, I did not.
Yeah. She was slanging the wings for nothing.
Yep.
I've been chasing the goddamn card for 15 years. It's horrible.
Well, not going to happen.
If you're listening, Bob Passwaters, Gio would like a
Thank
Hooters
you.
VIP card.
And I would like my name on the marquee of the original Hooters.
Wait,
Oh,
my
no,
birthday.
no. Let's
Now
not
you're
get
just-
crazy
Come on.
now. Let's not get crazy.
I see like happy birthday Mason Dixon and stuff.
Oh, I've been on the
Yeah,
marquee.
see? Yeah.
You want to know what's something funny is that I was at a meeting one time with the Hooters people, and I said to them, and I said, you know, you've made it when they put your birthday up on the Hooters marquee.
Yeah.
And Ed Drossi made a note at that point. It probably was February, and made a note. 8 months later, they remembered to put my name up there. That
But you had to ask for it though. That's different.
I didn't ask for it. I said you made it when your name gets up there.
Yeah.
I didn't say can I get up there.
You're kind of throwing it out there.
You're
though.
I'm just
begging
saying.
for a card right now.
Oh, yes, 100% with no shame whatsoever.
See if Fisher will take
I wanted
it.
a pool and I wanted a Hooters VIP card. Is that so much to ask?
Who else has a card in the building?
I don't think anybody now. I don't know.
I'm
It just
trying to think
always
at our
annoyed
station.
me. Yeah. Nobody.
I don't. Drew might have one.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
probably
know.
Drew.
I'll get Drew's taken away and you replace
Thank
for
you.
yours.
Thank you.
I'll see what I
I
can.
There's
love,
so-
I love you, Hooters.
I'm
You can
kidding.
only have so many.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I if Hooters wants to run them past me, like I think what happens is once you get on a list,
Yeah.
that list every year just reloads. You know, if they want to give me the list and have me check off the people that no longer deserve cards, I'll be that guy.
At this point in my life, I would just use it to impress my kids, and they would think that I'm cool.
Yeah. I gave my son my card to
Yeah.
use, so I think that I'm really good at that. Like if you give me a list and tell me eliminate 10, I'll eliminate 10 off the list with
All
no
right.
no problem and no bad feelings at all.
Make some phone calls this afternoon.
I'll see what I can do, Gio.
Thank
but
you.
really, I don't know if you're asking me to make the list. I don't know if you quite get to the list.
No, listen, I'd like
How
to
long
wear.
have you been on this show?
8 years, 7 years.
Yeah, it's a 10-year mark thing.
All right, fair
You
enough.
can put me in there, Michael.
No, sorry, Joe. Sorry.
This should solve everything. A Canadian coffee shop is renaming the Americano the Canadiano.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Remember while we were listening? Remember Freedom Fries? That's Freedom.
By the
Fries.
way, Marjorie Taylor Greene is bringing that back. She wants
Freedom Fries.
Freedom Fries, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
She's insane.
I
She
just
is
got
crazy.
a text specifically for you, Gio. It says, "Tell Gio, even I had one. You nobody,
Mo.
Moose."
Oh, Moose. How did Moose get one?
It probably took yours.
Yeah.
You
Keyword
can't find it.
had.
Well, you never had one.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Moose had it until I scratched him off the list.
All right.
Yeah,
Point
yeah.
Moose.
How about this? Some thieves in France stole a guy's credit card, bought some lottery tickets, and won big. But now they can't come forward without getting caught. So the victim is offering to split it with them if he gets his stuff back.
Oh, wow.
Give me my credit card back. I'll take the lottery tickets, whatever. We'll split it.
No, he's gonna turn them in for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
That's totally what I would do.
Do you get the
You
whole
idiots.
prize if it's
Yeah.
under your credit card?
It's yours.
Yeah.
You have to have possession of it, though. So
Right.
if I'm like, just give me the lottery tickets, I'll go cash it, split it with you guys, and then I'll come walk out and go, there they are, get them.
It's him.
Yeah.
Swarm.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious. Probably not going to happen. We'll
Ugh.
see. Today is National Tortilla Chip Day. I got to tell you, I don't think I've ever been to a restaurant where if they have warm tortilla chips and salsa, I love all different salsas and chips.
Yeah.
Thin ones, crispy,
Yeah.
some
Spicy salsa, sweet salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
all
all
the
good.
different stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Speaking of food, what is a food most people love but you hate?
Ooh.
BuzzFeed put together a poll, online poll, most popular foods that people love that you hate. What are some of the different ones you think? Anything that stands out immediately that you're like, oh yeah, everybody loves that. I hate it.
I'm sure somebody will mention something that'll make me think, but I love black licorice, and I know people hate that, in reverse. So.
Sure, yeah.
So mine is, and I don't necessarily hate them, but I'm I don't care for them at all. Cannolis.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't do anything for me. Too much cream, not enough cookie. I could live without it. And whenever someone brings it, it's like, oh, you got to try my grandma's cannolis. They're the best. I just feel so bad because I'm like, I don't want to.
Oh, your grandma sucks.
I'm going
And,
to take one bite. I just don't like them.
Yeah, and a lot of times the cookie part isn't crisp because it has the cream in there, so it's like soggy, and you're just like,
It doesn't do anything for me, but I know people love them.
They're uncomfortable to eat. The way you eat them, it's kind of weird.
Not for Carmen.
Yeah. I'm like, I feel awkward right now. Don't look at me.
Carmen, what if we put chocolate cream in there?
Yeah, no, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do anything for me.
I'm trying to think of what it is. I don't like Doritos, but I will eat them.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not reaching for them, but sometimes if I have one, then I have to have 50.
Oh, Cool Ranch Doritos, the best.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying no. I just not attracted to them.
Right.
You
Oh,
know?
like the sweet chili one. Okay.
I feel like I want to say I don't like them, but if I had them right now, I would eat them.
yeah.
Right.
So that's not a good example. Either.
So some of the stuff people say ramen,
I don't
a lot
like
of
the
people
egg,
love
but I like
ramen.
ramen.
Oh, love the egg.
burritos. Who doesn't like burritos?
You're
Right.
you're not even American if you don't love Mexican
Yeah,
burritos.
right.
I agree.
Gulf of burritos.
Yeah,
Popcorn.
I love popcorn.
Love popcorn.
You don't like the smell though.
I love the smell. I say what the popcorn and microwave popcorn and coffee are the two things where the taste don't meet up to the smell. Like they smell way better than they taste. Popcorn's really just like eating styrofoam, but it smells wonderful.
I am telling you right now. Here's your popcorn hack. If you ever get Papa John's and they have those little packets of the spices and stuff that you can put on the pizza, you
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about? That come with that. Put that on popcorn.
Mm.
It is something else,
Can
man.
I tell you that I did not go to the movies the other night because I didn't want to eat popcorn? I did want to eat popcorn. I knew if I went to the movies, I was going to eat it,
Yeah.
so I just stayed
Right.
home.
How do you not?
How do you not?
You-
How do you
yeah.
not? I was like, I can't eat popcorn. I got to stay home. Because I'm like, even if the movie sucks, at least I got popcorn. But I can't eat the
Right.
popcorn.
Popcorn unhealthy.
Popcorn very unhealthy.
Really?
No.
Popcorn is all carbs,
We-
and I would
Oh my God.
I would saturate it in butter.
Yes.
Gonna tell you.
Yep.
No, but that's the problem. It's the butter. But no, popcorn, if you eat it moderately. And
Yeah,
the way
no,
it's
I'm not talking about
supposed
moderately. I'm talking about a
No.
box.
Yeah, not
a bucket the
Yeah,
size of my circumference.
We're
You
getting a
shouldn't eat-
trough, and we're gonna fill it with as much butter as we can.
Yeah.
But you
if you
shouldn't eat a bucket of anything.
If you eat one Twinkie in your lifetime, that's fine. You're okay.
Carmen's
But-
got great diet advice. You should not eat a bucket of
Right.
anything.
Okay, yeah. But no, popcorn is high in minerals like iron and different things that you don't normally get from
Fiber.
food.
It's a
Fiber.
starchy vegetable.
But it's very good as a snack, especially if you're on a diet, to replace potato chips because they make those little bags. It's much better than chips.
Yeah,
And you get the
I
little
you.
crunch. But yes, popcorn is not bad for you.
For this
You know-
guy's diet, it's bad.
Carmen, you know what you should do is just chew on a sponge.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Tricks
they-
your brain.
Just order something from Amazon and eat the packaging.
Yeah.
No, listen, I'm telling you, the Skinny Pop, the jalapeno cheddar is so good.
That's the other thing. Once you call something skinny or healthy, it's gross.
Yeah.
Well, that's on you.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm just telling you, popcorn is not bad. I actually got some from Aldi the other day, and
We know.
it's dill pickled flavor. It's so good.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Yeah.
It is. I love.
Aldi dill pickle popcorn. Ugh.
Yes, so good.
You're a strange bird.
You don't like pickles,
Oh my
Mister?
God.
I make my own pickles, but I don't because I
Yeah.
lie about everything.
Oh wow.
I lied today when I said we got closer.
Yeah.
Sushi. 18% of people hate sushi.
Hate it.
Love it.
Had it
Love
for dinner
sushi.
last night.
No, I don't eat it. It's gross.
Oh, it's
Oh, really? You want to eat any of it?
No, I've had sushi one time, and it was like, you gotta try sushi. You'll love it. I hated it.
So I eat sashimi, which
I
is
was gonna
just the
say-
raw fish.
that. Are you sure you're eating sushi and not sashimi?
I had both.
okay.
Yeah.
Sushi is delicious.
Because you
When
can get
it
sushi,
rolled up in there.
yeah, where you get like steak and shrimp and the cream cheese and everything
Yeah.
all rolled up and it's crunchy and
They're like, here, try the California roll, try this, and I tried it all, and it was horrible.
Really? That's
Yeah, I just don't. I don't really like seafood in general.
Oh, that'll probably do it.
Yeah.
yeah. I gotta tell you, you're not gonna like this, Gio. 5% of people said they hate cheeseburgers.
Oh,
That's-
burger guy.
That's not American.
Un-American.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Get
what-
out.
That's
Terrible.
horrible.
I will tell you this. I only like certain type of cheeseburgers.
That's fine.
I like a fast food cheeseburger, and I like a cheeseburger that's thin. Whereas
Like
people
smash
get,
burger.
That's
people get-
interesting. That's interesting you say that because I was gonna say I don't like the smash burger. You're taking all the fat and the grease and everything that's good out of it. You're smashing it and it's all like crunched and crispy and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't like that.
I don't like a cheeseburger also that's 90% roll. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah,
You
yeah.
get that
Right.
big sourdough roll or one of the. I don't like that.
Oh, man.
I like a thin. Like I'll get a potato roll or one of those things. from
In
the
my
store.
opinion, best fast food cheeseburger, Sonic.
Yes.
Sonic's really good. Like
Agreed.
all their burgers
Sonic's
are really
very
good.
good.
I don't know.
Really
They're
good.
classic.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't seem like if you took that out and put it on a plate and put some steak fries with it and charged me $18 for it, I'd be like, I guess that's
The other one, Wendy's.
yeah.
Wendy's classic single number
Square
one.
burger.
I feel the problem with Wendy's though is their burgers aren't seasoned at all. You know what I mean? It's just like a hunk of meat.
Yeah, it's not like as flavorful, but I mean compared to like McDonald's and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
I'll pick Wendy's all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
And Wendy's
Yeah.
Wendy's seems a little bit more
Better quality.
homemade. Yeah, like
I haven't at
not as
McDonald's.
fast foody.
Although I think I had it on the way home from New Orleans or somewhere I ate something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
Yes. We were
What?
You just made me think of something. I saw so Angel Reese, Gio knows, has her burger.
Right.
This is true.
that he's had a few different times. I saw the commercial last night, and they don't like to show people eating on camera, and so she takes a bite of the burger, but it's so funny because you can tell she totally doesn't take a bite, and she goes like this. And like chews
little-
with her mouth closed.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just goes like that, and I'm like, you don't even
That
eat the
ain't
burger.
right.
Stop
Have
it.
you seen the videos online of people trying to eat it and they keep missing because she misses shots all the time?
Yeah.
So they try to eat the burger, they keep missing taking bites.
What was it? Was it Hardee's or the other one that used to have Paris Hilton?
That was Hardee's.
Hardee's, where she was in the bikini and the
yeah.
burger. And the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I think
Can
it was
I
the
tell you?
Super Bowl.
I think Checkers is a good ad campaign away from coming back. Checkers was good. Checkers was
Checkers
good
is
burgers,
good.
great
Yeah.
fries,
Great fries,
great
yeah.
shakes. they're just a good ad campaign away from being superstars.
They do chili dogs, I think, too.
They have a little bit of everything. I can tell you some of the best freezer fries that you can get from the grocery store. Checkers.
Yeah.
And you put them in the air fryer. They are actually they hold up.
Those fries are good.
Pretty good.
If they would bring back Whataburger to Tampa,
man.
I mean, come on.
It was here. You didn't go enough.
I tried to go as much as I could. They're supposed to bring.
That's how he got his name.
They're supposed to come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
Whataburger, everything
rumor.
good, and breakfast, good breakfast stuff,
so
taquitos and all that stuff. Yeah.
Pope Francis in critical condition remains alert, but yet he went to church on Sunday. That's not critical condition.
Maybe they just wheeled him in, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no wonder he's
You
dying.
can't die in the church.
I mean, you can.
You could, but God's not going to let that
Worse
happen.
things have happened in the church.
How about this? One of Diddy's attorneys filed a motion to be removed from his legal team. He said, quote, under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs.
Now, what does
Wonder
that
why.
mean? Yeah, what does that mean? Because he knows so much?
Yeah.
Or because he's not being cooperative, or what the deal is?
Or this guy just doesn't want to be involved in this. Like, morally, he doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah,
you know, you have
that's
to
what
do
I'm
it for your
saying.
client, whatever. Or it's just like, I don't want to be, I don't have my name on this. You know what I mean?
And-
Like, I don't want my family.
I don't want to be the guy who got him to go free,
Yeah.
knowing what he did.
But also
But you have to know that him saying that is a strategic move. Him saying that, it leaves this open and leaves it open for discussion.
Yeah, could be.
and even after he drops his client, right? Then there's still the attorney-client privilege where he
Right.
can't
Yeah.
speak on the case.
Right.
Right. So he says
Okay.
something like this so that everybody starts going, what does he mean? What is he saying? What does he mean?
Yeah. I just meant like he can't drop this and then come out with
No.
like a
No,
tell-all book.
no.
Right.
Yeah. I have some new music for you guys.
Oh, we haven't had new music in a long. I'll tell you what. Can we take a break and come back to it?
Sure.
Because just wish we're running late. We're running up against the clock, and I don't want to screw up the whole day. We haven't had new music in a while.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a hot or not by any chance?
I don't.
Okay. There is one in Sarasota. We'll tell you about that during the break. Let's take a break. New music from Galvin next when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Fun. All right, Galvin, back to you. We got some new music.
Yes, new music for you guys. Take a listen to this. Tell me who do you think it is. I think you'll be able to figure it out really, really fast.
Okay.
But then we'll discuss afterwards.
All
So
right.
take a listen. Here we go. New music on the Mike Calta Show.
It's Corey Cardinal's band.
Yeah, Disturbed. Do we
Disturbed.
have so just every song you have to do that now?
It's a signature.
Yeah, they love it.
But like that's the thing. Now you just have to do that in every song.
I've interviewed that guy before.
I will tell you, I hate that guy. Because
I didn't hate him. I after interviewing him, I found him to be very charming.
David Draymond.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Not personally. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh.
I'm saying vocally, I just don't like whatever. Because that music is good. It's heavy. And then he comes in with the...
It's very early 2000s.
Yeah. Go ahead. Play a little bit more, Carmen.
Okay.
Too early. If I didn't hate the prior music, I wouldn't hate this as much. Like, it's not bad. It's what you expect. It's like hearing a new
Yeah.
Creed song. It's Creed.
Yes. But I feel like it's all just exactly the same. And
Like
just
Creed.
his vocals, I'm just... that's my
Yeah.
opinion. That's my opinion.
But I mean, I get it. But I feel the same. I feel the same way about a lot of bands.
I hate when he does the sound of silence.
I told you. I thought that was a joke at first. I thought that was...
And I didn't. It's weird that I didn't hate that. I didn't like it. I wasn't driving around listening to it, but I got what it was. It was like when Pete Steele did all those songs where he sang slow.
Yeah.
What did he sing? What was it that he did slow? I think it was another Simon and Garfunkel song.
People must love it because I hear it all the time.
Oh, it's very gothy. It's very
I think it's the worst.
yeah.
Never been a big Disturbed fan either.
I don't know. It's weird. You look at Corey Cardinal and I don't think Disturbed. And does Corey not look like if you said to me, find a guy to play Shaggy from Scooby Doo?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks just like Shaggy from Scooby Doo. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Like,
I mean, he
I
loves
don't
them.
like it.
He loves them enough to have the tattoo.
He's got it
That's too
tattooed.
much.
Yeah.
Huge tattoo on his arm.
Too much.
Believe it or not, I have more new music for you guys. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, what do you love so much that you would put a tattoo on your body for?
Led Zeppelin.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll never see yourself not liking Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
I have a Yankee tattoo. I mean, granted, me and my grandmother got matching Yankee tattoos, and that's more what it was for. but I can't imagine. I don't know. I mean, like I have a lightning tattoo, a Tampa Bay lightning tattoo, but I'm happy because that represents, like, the Yankee one represents my time in New York, the lightning one my time in Tampa. So I'll always like hockey. So I don't regret either one of those, but they're not what I thought I would get. I'm just so glad I never got a band tattoo. You never love a band your whole life. Well,
Pearl Jam?
Carmen,
You do,
but I can't see me. Yes, I could love Pearl Jam, but also the next 3 albums could be garbage, and I could forget it. I've listened to the other stuff too much.
Zeppelin's done. The
right.
work
You
is
love them
done.
or you hate them.
Yeah. It's in. You're not getting any new stuff that you're gonna go. I'm on the fence on that. You know.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. It would also represent a point in my life, so I wouldn't be rushing to get the tattoo removed. But it's just, you're really making a commitment to a band if you're putting it on there. And I think back through some dumb bands I like. Can you imagine me having a huge Bon Jovi tattoo?
And then I have my family coat of arms, which that's
never change. I have my kids' names.
Yeah.
That's never going to change. Yeah, what?
I could.
My kid, if they were transitioning.
Right. They decide to.
Yeah.
Ooh. I might be a good
Joel?
argument. Might be a good argument. Hey, you can't.
Wait.
Leave some space on that arm.
Literally set in stone. Or I promise you this right now. If either one of my kids transition, I'm just going to put a line through the name and write the new name underneath it.
Yeah.
That'll be my tattoo.
You don't want to dead name them.
No. All right. Sorry. What do we have? New music.
New music. This is a cover of a song. You're not going to know the artist.
All right.
But I want you to listen to it. Tell me whether you like it. What do you think? Here we go. New music, Mike Calta Show. No, it's not what you think.
It's not rolling?
It is not rolling. He can't play this.
It's never stopped him
You
before.
know the song, though, right?
Oh, yeah. I give it a 4 out of 10.
That is Scott Weiland's son, Noah. Yeah, so singer from Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland,
Did
passed
not
away.
get passed down.
That is his son, Noah. He looks like he's a teenager, though. Like
No way you're going to be like your dad.
You never know. He may get better and stuff, but he's odd looking. He far from looking anything like Scott Weiland. But I just thought that was interesting.
Sure. I mean, good to hear, but he, hopefully he's good at something else.
In the there's a video and he's wearing like a American flag do-rag, and he's got a little baby mustache.
Very weird.
Yeah.
And he's carrying around a doll.
Yeah, he
just like his father, weirdo.
He played the song and he did a video, and it's a Chucky doll, and it's a thing. And he said that he had a dream about his father, and this was the dream and stuff. So I don't know what's going on there. And then finally, this is not finally. We have some other stuff.
Good.
Actors often play characters older or younger than they actually are. I have some examples of different people. So in the new movie Wicked, they all play first-year college students. How old are any of those people?
I mean, first-year college students, 18.
Right.
So
they're all in their
Ariana
30s.
Grande,
30s.
Yeah.
They are all in their 30s.
Yeah.
They're all in their 30s, and they're supposed to be
Still haven't watched it yet.
first year. I have not either.
Same.
It's good.
Carmen, you want to have a watch party?
Yeah.
Oh, I will do that.
Okay. And your theater's ready, right?
Yeah. We can. Oh man,
Order
we
some
can wicked it up.
cannolis. Yeah.
I did bring the
Ooh,
popcorn.
We should order some Hooters.
Now we're talking, Carmen.
Right? Okay.
I did
I'm
not
in.
watch the musical, and I vaguely knew what the story is about, and I enjoyed it.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Like I don't know. The play was great, and the idea was great.
Because it's to be continued. There's a part 2. I'm all in for part 2.
Okay.
I'll go to the theater to watch part 2.
Okay. All right.
Angelina Jolie played Colin Farrell's mother in Alexander. She is only a year older than Colin Farrell, so that doesn't really make any sense. Apocalypse Now.
Well, Forrest Gump's mother was Sally Field. They got to be similar in age too.
No, I would say Sally Fields is probably 20-something years older than.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right?
I don't know. I think Tom Hanks got to be in his 60s and she's got to be in her 70s.
Sally Fields is 78.
78?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but how long ago is this?
Well,
how old's Tom Hanks?
And Tom Hanks is 68. So they're 10 years apart.
Oh, 10 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's about what I expected.
I bet as a 10-year-old. How about this one?
That's why his legs were all messed up because she was so young.
Apocalypse Now. Lawrence Fishburne was 14 years old.
In the movie?
Yeah, he lied. He lied about his age to get in the movie. He was only 14 years old whenever he played a Vietnam in the Vietnam soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't
That's
that crazy?
crazy.
Peter Parker graduated from high school, making him about 18 years old in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Andrew Garfield was how old when he played an 18-year-old?
27.
No, 32.
35.
31.
Mm-hmm.
31, which is funny because I did not really know much about Andrew Garfield. And when I watched that, I was like, yeah, he's a high school kid. You know
I
what
thought
mean?
he was good until I saw Tom Holland. Now I'm like, all right, well, that's my Spider-Man now.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought Andrew Garfield did a good job when he was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Didn't you think
Yeah,
he was
I
all
think
right?
so.
Yeah.
I thought
And the other guy, Tobey Maguire, he ruined it for being an ass.
The second,
Off.
off camera.
Yeah,
Yep.
off camera. Anything I watch with him in it, I'm like, I don't like you.
Ever since I saw Molly's Game movie, I hate him.
Yeah.
In Hannah Montana, Jason Earls played Miley Cyrus's older brother.
Oh.
He was supposed to be 16 years old. Do you know how old he was whenever he was playing?
I actually know this.
He was 29.
Oh, jeez.
Playing a 16-year-old. Cher played Meryl Streep's mother in Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
Cher played Meryl Streep's mother?
Yes.
Wow.
Cher is only 3 years older than Meryl in real life.
How old's Meryl Streep?
70.
No, Cher's 80. So I'm saying, is she like 77?
Yeah. Right?
That would be amazing if she was.
Meryl Streep is 75.
Wow. Yeah. What would you rather bang, Cher or Meryl Streep? Streep.
Not even close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's close.
Not for me.
For me, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, who would you rather bang in their prime?
Cher.
I go Cher on that one.
I go Cher.
Like, older Meryl Streep is hot to me.
I would rather bang Meryl Streep's daughter.
Oh, I don't think that was an option.
Yeah, it's not done.
Just letting you know.
Or Meryl Streep's daughter or Cher's daughter?
Meryl Streep's daughter.
Side note, I would like to bang the daughter.
No.
Would you make sweet love to Chaz Bono?
No. She's ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but you didn't let me compare it to somebody.
Okay.
And chubby.
Would you rather make sweet love to Jim Norton's wife or Chaz Bono?
Ooh, now that's interesting. That's interesting. Because
Jim Norton's wife is hot, but has a ding dong.
Right.
And Chaz Bono is not hot, but has no ding dong.
Yeah.
Which would you rather go?
I go female. I go Chaz Bono.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You have to.
You don't have to.
Well, you don't have to.
Clearly, you don't have to. Talk to Jim.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because both BHs are still assigned a sex. Interesting.
Now you're getting real technical.
No, I'm not. I think about these things because, like I look at somebody like that and I go, I can look and see that person appears attractive. Then I get them naked and I see the ding dong and it's over for me.
Yeah. I figure when you turn the lights out, it's all the same.
Oh, see, that's
Gio.
Gio's motto.
Bobby says the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
I don't agree with that.
By the way, Bobby, on your roast, whenever I introduced him, he got up and he said, "Thanks, Galvin. What Chaz Bono is going for."
I don't feel like that's the case, and I'm not mad at you for feeling the way you do. Like I don't care what people do, but for me, it's a game changer.
Yeah, you know what really ruins a certain sex act is nuts on your leg.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's I will tell you this: if I got certain type of pleasure, if a person went down on me, and then I found out after that person was transgendered, I wouldn't want to beat them up or anything like that. I'd feel foolish. But I wouldn't want to beat them up. Like I don't hate them. I don't want to kill them or anything like that.
You got me.
I would say, you got me. You got me.
Yeah, but he had a great time.
But at the same time, Gio, if I knew beforehand, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
All right.
Gio says differently.
This one we all know. On the Golden Girls, Estelle Getty played B. Arthur's mom,
Yeah.
but in real life, B was actually a year older. Betty White was older than Estelle Getty, too. So they were both older than her. None of the kids in Greece were actually kids.
Oh, I heard this before.
Yeah.
John Travolta was 24. Olivia Newton-John was 29. And Stockard Channing, who played Rizzo, was 34.
Yeah, she looked old.
That's bananas.
Wasn't the same thing for the Breakfast Club? Most of them were like in their 20s.
I think so.
Yeah.
And Mean Girls.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
all the girls that were in Mean Girls, Lindsay
if you-
Lohan, Rachel McAdams, they were all like in their 30s.
If you fill the whole school with people in their 30s, it
Right.
just
Right.
looks like
Much.
it works. Yeah.
One of the most standout ones out of any of them is Teen Wolf. The hot cheerleader girl, her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Is, I mean, he's like
40
something years old. He's got like the biggest 5 o'clock shadow and stuff. And he's like, I'm a teenager. Yeah, no big deal, right? Did anybody watch the Golden Globes last night?
No, I didn't even know they were on.
Yeah, well, they were. The Golden Globes happened last night. I have some of the. I'm sorry, not Golden Globes. Screen Actors Guild Awards.
Oh, definitely.
Sorry, different.
What is that? Yeah.
Different. Because Golden Globes, I believe, Conan's hosting.
What's the one that Nikki Glaser did?
I don't know. Maybe that was it.
Was that the?
He's or maybe he's hosting the Oscars. I don't know, but Conan's hosting one of the award shows.
Okay,
which is good. Conan's
sure,
good.
Conan's good.
He knows what he's doing. He'll be fine with it and stuff. Yeah. But I have some of the Screen Actors Guild Awards.
Okay.
Some of the different ones that won. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role.
Give you the.
I can. Yeah.
Give me the finalists. I'll tell you who won.
Jonathan Bailey for Wicked. Some guy.
No,
Russian
it wasn't
dude.
that guy.
Yeah. Edward Norton for Pete Seeger in A Complete Unknown. Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. And Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice.
Kieran Culkin.
Ooh, winner, yes. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role. Monica Barbaro, Joan Baez in A Complete Unknown. Jamie Lee Curtis in The Last Showgirl. Daniel Deadweller in Piano Lesson. Ariana Grande in Wicked. And Zoe Saldana in Amelia Perez.
Zoe Saldana.
Correct.
I am 2 for 2.
Oh.
2 for 2. Outstanding action performance by a stunt ensemble in a motion picture. Deadpool and Wolverine, Dune Part 2, The Fall Guy, Gladiator 2, Wicked.
I'm going to say it should be Deadpool and Wolverine, but they probably went to Gladiator 2.
Oh, Gladiator 2 was so bad.
I think you're missing a very obvious thing here. Outstanding action performance by a stunt ensemble.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine, Dune Part 2, The Fall Guy, Gladiator 2, Wicked.
Fall Guy was such a bad movie that it should not win any awards.
Fall Guy was
for stunts.
Stuntman, though.
It should not win any awards.
There was a lot of stunts in
It
it,
was
though.
the worst movie I've ever seen.
I'd say the same about Gladiator 2.
It was a terrible. I thought you said it was good.
No, it was horrible.
Oh, I thought you said it was good too.
No,
I swear to God, you said it was good because I almost watched it. I was like, oh, Gio said this was good, whatever, but I could not pull the trigger on it.
No, I thought it was horrible.
Oh, really?
It was really bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I confused Gladiator and Wicked.
Maybe it was borderline unwatchable.
The Fall Guy was terrible. By the way, Fall Guy was the winner. Fall Guy was the winner for that one. Yeah.
Terrible movie.
Yeah, they retcon everything in Gladiator 2. It's horrible.
They what?
They retcon everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that doesn't make don't make it worth it.
None of it makes any sense at all. It's horrible. Like the whole.
But they did flood the Coliseum in this one.
Yeah, they flood the Coliseum. Maximus has another kid that nobody knew about, which is dumb because his entire motivation in the first movie was his family.
Yeah.
And now you find out that he had a side piece and another kid who is also Maximus. It's so bad.
No.
Outstanding
Not my
performance.
Gladiator.
Spoiler alert.
Outstanding performance by a male actor in a television, movie, or limited series. Javier Bardem for Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Colin Farrell in The Penguin. Richard Gadd in Baby Reindeer. Kevin Kline in Disclaimer. Or Andrew Scott in Ripley.
Penguin.
You better believe it. Yeah, it should win every award.
That's
Every
very
award.
good.
Yeah, Colin Farrell, fantastic.
I should have bet on this.
Yeah. Let's see. Outstanding performance. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Colin Farrell, fantastic, or he's fantastic because he's wearing all that makeup and you don't realize it's him.
Fantastic. Both, though. Like, he does a great job. He does a great job of the accent with doing just the
part,
the movement and stuff, like all the thing. Yeah. Like, that's the Penguin. Man.
Right.
He does a great job. He should play the Penguin and everything.
No Batman, though. Batman doesn't show up?
Not that I saw. I kind of stopped. I didn't watch the full series.
Right.
But
Eventually you got to have Batman.
This just popped up on the TV. A new study confirms parents do play favorites with their kids. Do you have a favorite kid?
Yeah, of course.
Which one?
My daughter, Nicole.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
It's, how many kids you have?
3.
And that easily is the one you pick. Is she the youngest?
No, she's middle.
Interesting.
I don't know, though. Lately, my younger daughter has been kind of pushing the other one out.
Really?
Yeah. It was my son to begin with. And I thought we were
of course. I thought
best
the same
friends.
thing.
He's done now. He's been definitely pushed out. And then my middle daughter, she was like pretty strong holding, but now she's kind of slipping up too a little bit.
The older you get, you start pulling away from your parents.
Me and Joey are pretty tight. Joey's
yeah,
my
that's
guy.
because he has a Wawa card and an Apple card. And
But the older, what she's saying, the older you get, the more you go for the young kid because that's your baby.
Yeah, but Joey's my baby. He's always going to be my baby. He's just big now.
Which one do you choose?
I don't know.
I feel like me and my daughter, we have our sense of humor is very similar. We find the same dumb things funny, and that's where I feel like we connect.
Like I feel like my daughter and I connect making fun of my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also my son likes to make fun of my wife.
I connect with my daughter making fun of your wife as well.
Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. I don't know. It just popped up because I so easily wanted to go. Yeah, easily. Juliana's my favorite, but she's not.
Yeah.
I think it's Joey. I don't know.
I don't know if you care or not, but it is official. They are divorced. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are officially divorced, and she's still keeping all them rings.
He shouldn't have rushed into that one.
Millions of dollars worth.
He shouldn't have rushed into another. Like he got away from that Jennifer Garner, and he was like, I don't know why I ever screwed this up. I should just go back to the one that gave me the most love and all that. And he probably was seeing her on the side anyway.
Yeah.
And then he was like, this is the one that I truly love. And then was married for like a couple of days and went, no, I just shouldn't be married anymore. Like this is where, I blame Matt Damon for this because Matt Damon didn't step in and say, you got to stop this.
Well, the rumor is that he found out about all the entanglement with her and Diddy.
Oh.
And now that this lawsuit and he's in jail and he like knows about things that she was a part of.
Oh.
And that's where he was like, no, I am done with you.
I don't think my wife could tell me anything about when we weren't together that would make me want to break up with her.
I mean, she was doing gangbangs with underage people.
Yeah, but I already love her now.
Yeah, but you think of Ben Affleck's career. If your career is that big and it would get derailed,
I don't think
that's
anybody's
it's
gonna be mad at
collateral.
J-Lo. If anybody's gonna be mad at J-Lo for banging underage dudes, they're lying.
The meme of Affleck smoking the cigarette outside is the greatest thing
That's
ever.
the Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
But
That's
also,
the Jennifer Garner.
it's so great.
But also think about how many times J-Lo has been engaged and married as well.
Yeah.
Like it seems like
she's
she is a she's a
a
lot.
problem. Also, you're saying her banging underage dudes, whatever that's at. What about she's procuring underage girls for Diddy and all the other people?
That'd be pretty
and,
bad.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a crime.
Right.
Because
Well,
And
the
he
other
has
one's a crime
kids.
too. But
he's got like 2 kids with Jennifer Garner, I think.
Yeah.
Affleck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's I'll be forever tied to her because of the kids, but I don't want to be married to this bitch anymore. Jennifer Garner is the worst human being to me ever, and I have no reason to say that.
Yeah,
other than the
right.
fact that I hate her.
I like her.
I think she's very attractive. I think she's sexy. I think she's pretty. But there's that movie, that Juno, that I feel like that's what she's really.
That's really her.
No,
She's
remember?
a good actress.
Yeah, we had Kevin Smith in, and he said the exact opposite. She loved him so much, and she tried to save him. It was his alcoholism that broke them apart.
I get it, Carmen. I get it. I feel like that face that she has that always looks like she just ate a grapefruit. She's like, that sour puss that she has on her face. It just I feel like Ben's like, you guys want to go watch the game tonight? And she's like, tomorrow we have to go into the store to buy storage bins. Like one of those.
I feel like J-Lo's like, don't touch my hair.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, you can't see me without my makeup.
Listen to me. You watch that Jenny from the Block video where the two of them are on the boat together, and I don't care what she does.
Well, and even her like past assistants and people that she's worked for and servers and stuff that have like waited on her say J-Lo is just rude, like a complete biatch.
Joe.
Yes, Mike.
I don't have an assistant, but you're kind of close to it.
Right.
Where would you say I rank? Like you don't work here anymore, and you're going to tell all about me.
What do you mean rank?
Like bad? Am I a bad person? Am I rude?
No.
I make you do things you don't want to do besides throw the garbage?
No, not at all.
Voluntold.
No, not at all. I think you're at least an 8, 8.5.
I'll take it. Thank you very much.
Go in the attic, get my Christmas decorations.
Yeah, first of all, he doesn't
So
go in the
you're-
attic. He helps me get it down.
You're saying the guy that your life depends on is an 8, 8.5?
My life does not
right.
depend on
No,
Joe.
Joe's
I mean,
life.
Joe's
depends-
life does not
But
depend on me.
100%
saying.
it does.
In a way, then, all of your lives depend on me.
That's true.
No.
Why?
Yes.
Because he couldn't do anything else.
Well, I mean, that is your opinion.
But he did have a job before me.
That's just your opinion.
In the 40s? What are you talking about? How do you not see that?
What do you mean?
Yeah. One day they'll be talking in these pictures. We'll call them talkies. Get out of here.
I don't think
Yes,
it's that bad.
maybe he could have.
You don't think Joe could go to Home Shopping Network and get a job or one of those
No,
things?
because they're
kidding me?
closing
Yeah, maybe not
down.
there.
He has a better chance of landing on Mars. If he saw the technology that they use today, he'd be blown away.
Didn't you work
Yeah.
before this? You worked the religious station, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
We run the whole thing.
Yep. I worked in television production and radio production for 35 years.
Yeah. So
You'd be blown away with what they
Times
have
have
now.
changed.
That's a hell of a resume, I would say.
I think you would learn to the new science, Joe. You would learn that like you're only as
Like he has here.
well. You only have to learn with the equipment that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just not
That's true.
advanced
He-
past the equipment.
Yeah, he does send you a lot of videos from his iPhone that you bought for him.
Well, that's true. He does not do that.
The last
No,
time
he
Joe
does
did
not.
anything relevant was with Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
We should roast Joe.
Let's not bring
So
Charlie
you do
Chaplin
every
into this.
day. What are you talking about?
Let's have the Pap roast.
Finally, in news, it is rare to find a comedy that is consistently funny from start to finish. All right, like a movie where you're like, that was funny all the way through. That was great. MovieWeb.com put a list of the top 10 comedies that they say fit that bill. Okay.
Okay.
Funny, beginning to end.
I got one.
What is the funniest movie you think you ever saw?
The
And
funniest-
I can already tell you what yours is.
Oh, all right. Tell me.
I'm going to say one of the movies that you laughed from front to back all the way through, whatever, Jackass.
I don't
yeah.
think that makes a list, but the first Jackass movie made me laugh made me laugh out loud 4 times.
Like
Yeah.
tears in my eyes laughing.
Yes. Like I was.
I will tell you, these
bent
are
over.
all plot-based
No,
movies.
I think one of the movies that fits that description right now, that's be funny from start to end, is Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Step Brothers is not on this
Oh,
list.
wow.
They point out that Step Brothers is not on this
That's
list.
What do you
which is
mean?
crazy.
Insanity.
Thing is, how are these?
Oh,
and Step
okay,
Brothers
okay,
isn't
yeah.
on there. Yeah,
Step Brothers is one of the funniest movies
absolutely,
from beginning to end.
absolutely.
And just when you think you're about to hit a hump, it gets funnier.
A movie that makes me laugh the entire time is The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski, not on this list.
But I don't see that as I see it as a good, interesting movie, but not as a funny
Oh,
laugh
dude.
out loud.
I'll laugh just thinking about it now.
Give me number 10 so I can know what they're thinking.
Number 10 is a guy who I did a 180 on. I did not like him. John
Andy
Brennan
Samberg.
said, yeah, give him a chance. Pop star never stopping.
That is a very funny movie.
Yes.
And it's one that my wife loves and I don't love as much as she does,
Yeah.
but it
It's
is
very
funny.
silly, goofy,
Yeah.
funny, whatever. Number 9, you have to put it in. If you're putting comedies, you have to put this in. It's a standard that you have to go with. Blazing Saddles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember watching it as a kid and laughing
Funny
a lot when I
funny
was a
when
kid.
Joe was doing video.
Exactly. Number 8 is Black Dynamite.
Great movie.
What's Black Dynamite, Joe?
Black Dynamite is it's a blaxploitation
Whoa.
film that was done more recently. So like they put in, like, you can sometimes see the boom mic in the shots.
Oh,
and,
really?
you know, and
Yeah, so it's
yeah.
like I kind of like a spoof of a
Yeah.
Black Toy.
But- okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's
in
Michael
it? Is
Michael Jai White.
Yeah, Michael J.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Joe's seen
Tommy
that.
Davidson's
I
in
have.
there. You know this. It came out in 2009.
Yeah,
Is,
fantastic
that
movie.
one. All right. Joe says that one's good. Another one that you got to put in if you're putting in, Blazing Saddles. Number 7, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, nothing funny about that.
Yeah,
movie.
no.
Nothing funny about that. Movie.
No.
It's not chuckle laugh. It's just dumb. Monty
It's-
Python humor is dumb. And don't tell me I don't get it. I get it. It's not funny.
Yeah, it's eye roll.
It's just a bunch of English dudes that think they're funnier than they are. It's English dudes who never saw Step Brothers. It's not funny.
Number 6, Caddyshack.
All right.
Caddyshack's pretty great.
I'm sorry. I'm still hung up on Monty Python. Tis but a scratch is not funny.
No.
The guy's got no arms and no legs. I get it. You cut his arms off. Anyway, Caddyshack is great.
Caddyshack, Brian Doyle Murray, whenever they get in the fight, and he goes, "Stop fighting! Somebody pick up that blood."
Yeah.
That's so funny to me.
But Caddyshack, not funny to me. Bill Murray.
no, yeah. Oh, really not funny. Caddyshack 2 with Dan
Dan
Aykroyd
Aykroyd, yeah.
playing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Trying
boy.
to play the same character.
Yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
an imitation of Bill Murray. Oh, that was terrible.
Bill Murray, great actor. Bill Murray, great in Meatballs. Great Bill Murray.
Oh,
Yeah, the summer camp movie.
Best Bill Murray for me. What about Bob?
What about Bob?
So good.
I'm sailing.
Yeah.
Did you see me, Dr. Marvin? I was sailing. Yeah. I see salt. Is there a salt substitute?
It's so good.
By the way, great slow boil Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss getting angry and just freaking out and losing his mind.
Richard Dreyfuss, one of those people who should be heralded more as a great actor that is
Yes.
not. I don't know why.
I think because of his politics and stuff
Yeah.
outside of
Maybe.
yeah.
By the end, he's all comatose.
Yeah.
And then he's going to marry. No.
But I also love whenever he first meets him in the heart attack. If I fake it, I don't have it. And then he
It's so
tells him
good.
baby steps. The baby steps is the best. Baby steps. Baby steps to the door. Baby steps to the chair.
Richard Dreyfuss was my first choice to play Bert's dad in The
Would
Machine.
have been so much
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
than Wet Eyes. Mark Hamill, yeah.
Wet Eyes.
I don't. Mark Hamill's terrible. He lucked into Star
Yeah.
Wars, and he's terrible in everything.
Anything outside of Luke Skywalker, not great.
Do you think he's just mad at that because he's like, I can't do anything else now? Like, I can't.
No, he embraces it. He's the guy.
I don't. I think he's sick of it. I think he's like, I has to embrace it because he has no choice.
Yeah, if he was sick of it, he wouldn't be going to Comic-Con and all this
Comic
stuff.
Con's paying him.
Yeah, getting money.
That's what I mean, though. I mean, you're the guy.
But I think I know what he's talking about. Like, that was it. He couldn't really do it. He did other movies, but it was like, oh, Luke Skywalker's in a Corvette movie.
Right,
It's like,
right,
it just doesn't work. All right,
Everybody loved Corvette Summer, though.
these are the list MovieWeb.com put up. They say 10 comedies that are funny consistently all the way through, start to finish. You're going to get madder as it goes along. This is great. I think this is a really funny movie. Number 5 is Superbad.
Superbad was great.
Superbad
was good.
Very
Yeah.
funny.
A lot of good stuff in there. Number 4, when it came out, everybody loved it, and it is funny. It's a good one for sure. Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
The first one was very funny.
First one, yeah.
Everybody was imitating and quoting and doing all that stuff. Man, that's 21 years ago that
Yeah.
came out.
Great
Came out in
cast.
2004.
All the people in that.
Number 3,
I made a list of 3 more movies that should be on this list. Go ahead.
Weird. The Al Yankovic story.
What?
I mean, I did enjoy that movie, but I wouldn't say it was a knee slapper.
Not at all.
No, I wouldn't
I
put it in
watched
this.
it.
This
I don't
list.
think I laughed.
Yeah, I got it, and it was kind of a
Like
good
I like
take on
I
the-
like Weird Al.
Right.
And I like his stuff, but the movie was just like a biopic, and
Yeah.
it wasn't great.
No, this list is dumb.
This is going to blow your mind. Number 2, according to MovieWeb.com, movies that are funny consistently all the way through. Eurovision Song Contest: The Story of Fire Saga.
Oh, come on.
That was the Will Ferrell one. Remember where they have the song contest over in Europe? And
Stop.
yeah.
I don't even know this.
And I think what's her name was in it too, Rachel McAdams.
I think I recalled the trailer.
Right.
At one point.
I didn't
No.
watch it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch it. The trailer was enough for me to go, no way.
Yeah, that's on the list, but Old School's not.
That's number 2.
Get out
Old
of
School is the one I wrote down.
here. Yeah, I got that too.
Hangover's not on this list.
Oh, come on.
Hangover 1 was very funny.
Number 1. Now that you have a taste for what they have. Number 1, what do you think? Overall, MovieWeb.com,
Well,
they say the number 1 comedy, funny all the way through, front to back.
Blazing Saddles and
You're right. You're right.
I'm going to say Airplane.
You're going to be right.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Airplane. Listen, Airplane was funny.
Yeah.
It
but
was
I mean,
funny in 1977.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up at
80,
all.
Yeah.
No Tropic Thunder.
No Tropic
I mean,
Thunder.
come on.
Yeah.
No Hangover. No Old School.
Me, personally, the original Vacation is a movie that makes me laugh every time I watch it.
I love European Vacation.
Yeah, that one too. But it's
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas
The first
Vacation.
3 vacations
Yeah.
are
It's
fantastic.
so funny to me.
Yeah.
I will tell you that I wrote Old School down, and these next 2 movies, I will stake my reputation on. I will tell you that no matter what I've told you before, I guarantee you, if you watch these movies, you will think that they are funny. This is 40 and Get Him to the Greek.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Get Him to the
Get Him
Creek
to the Creek.
is so goddamn good.
Get Him to the Greek is on my top 10 favorite movies of all time, and it is the funniest goddamn movie, and it is the one time where you'll look at P. Diddy and go, that boy good.
Oh, man.
That boy good.
Yeah.
Yeah. This Get Him to the Greek, Jonah Hill is great.
Amazing.
What's his name? Russell Brand is great. It is so great, and it is a takeoff of Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which is also a good movie. But
Right.
Get Him to
Elvis
the Greek
Snow.
is a standalone. is a standalone great movie. And this is 40. Anybody who is 40 or has kids or married will love that movie.
The movie that made me laugh the hardest to where I almost had to call an ambulance was Kung Pao Enter the Fist. That was, it was so dumb and funny. And obviously, the first time you watch it.
Dude, I said a couple days ago, the funniest movie I've seen in a long time was Ricky Stenicki.
That was good. That was good.
That was so good.
Think about Ace Ventura. When Ace Ventura first came out, Ace Ventura was great.
Ace Ventura. But some of those movies don't hold up at the time.
Yeah. Step Brothers does.
Step Brothers does.
But like Airplane, if I watch Airplane now, I don't even know if I can crack a smile until the nuns speak jive.
Right.
I mean, there's parts in it, and there's parts in it that were smart and ahead of their time, but it's not one of the...
I would throw the original Dumb and Dumber in there as well.
I know you're not going to like this one. John Senning weighing in, though, with one of our favorites that we love so much, McGruber.
Oh, yeah.
McGruber is so good.
I don't disagree. I'm just disqualified from helping out with it.
Yeah, McGruber. I have McGruber. I own it, and I'll just watch McGruber.
It's good.
I'll just put McGruber on and watch it. So funny. Yeah, but this is pretty bad. The Eurovision one, the weird.
I feel like these lists, they do that purposely.
I think so, too.
There's not a lot of things in this room that we all agree on. We all agree this is Get Him to the Greek is a great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah. If you want to watch a movie tonight or this weekend, I promise you Get Him to the Greek will be one of the funniest movies.
Jonah Hill now kind of annoys me, but Jonah Hill in that movie when he's up on the roof of the car and he's dancing and he goes, doo, 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 and does that, whatever. And then why is Moby hitting me?
Yeah.
Can I tell you what this may disturb you? But the first Arthur with Dudley Moore is fantastic. It's one of the funniest movies. And the Arthur remake is pretty good.
Russell Brand is good.
Yeah.
And Russell Brand, we found out, is a lot smarter than we thought he was.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got a lot more to say.
Whether you agree with him or not, he's intelligent and he has good arguments and, he can speak effectively and stuff. But yeah, I think he's funny. The Ella Snow character is one of the funniest characters. Like, that's such a great character.
Like, when you say to me, Arthur is going to be like, oh, nobody can do Arthur. Who would replace Dudley Moore? And then they went, Russell Brand. You went, oh yeah, okay, I see that. I definitely see that. Yeah. And having the chick play Hobson was great. What's her name? The Helen Mirren.
Yeah,
play Hobson was great. So
in my mind, though, Russell Brand is Aldous Snow. That's who he really is.
Yes.
Right.
Like he's that. He's not playing a character. That's him.
Yeah.
I tweeted at him a couple of weeks ago. I watched a movie and he was shirtless, tiny nipples.
Oh.
Yeah, his Twitter is Rusty Rockets, and I said, hey, Rusty Rockets got some tiny ass nipples.
Wow, did he like that or?
He didn't like it. I don't know if he's like that, but tiny ass nipples.
By the way, so everybody on the bone is now texting me to put in their things.
Tell me who they are, and I'll tell you if they're worthy of an answer.
Well, filmmaker Mo,
oh gosh,
weighing in with one we will absolutely agree with. Another one that features one Mr. P. Diddy.
Oh,
Made.
Oh, phenomenal.
Great movie.
So funny.
Great movie. I don't know that it makes that list, but it makes my list. It makes my list for sure. Made is one of the best Vince Vaughn, Jon Favreau movies you'll ever, better than Swingers.
That's my per diem. My per diem.
And Sam Rockwell.
Would you stop talking? Yeah.
Sam Rockwell was great.
Sam Rockwell. Everybody. Yeah. Peter Falk, great.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
we really should have a film festival. We should tell you what movies you need to see.
Yeah.
There's probably some that have slipped past you that you have no idea.
Oh, I have people hit me up all the time. What is the one you guys talk about with De Niro and Charles Grodin? Midnight Run. Midnight Run is so fantastic.
Midnight Run is number one on my list.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, number one. If I were to say funniest movies, I'd say Midnight Run's up there. Old School's up there. Get Him to the Greek is up there.
Not funny, but great movie. That Thing You Do, we talk about all the time.
Yeah. That Thing You Do, it's weird because it's not, I don't know what category that fits in. Why do I like that movie so much? I'm not trying to be in a band. No. You know what I mean? I'm not trying. I'm not trying. It's a good
movie.
It's just a good movie. It's just a good beginning, start, and end.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's our advice to you.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's movieweb.com. I think we could make a better top 10 for sure.
Joe, yes, I know you're not my assistant, but I need you to do me a favor.
All right.
I'll tell you what it is during the break here.
Okay.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to give some stuff away. What do we have to give away? We have a lot of things, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Can we play Whose Tweet Is It? We haven't played that since early January.
Yeah, I'll try and collect some. People don't really tweet anymore.
Yeah, I think people are not liking X.
I don't
anymore.
like X.
Yeah,
I liked it better when it was Twitter.
Yeah,
it's bad now, but we could still use it to play this game.
All right.
We'll give away some stuff next with a little Whose Tweet Is It Anyway. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Sarasota, Galvin. We haven't been there in a while. We haven't played there in a while. We're overdue for Sarasota.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe a little, what's that place on Main Street that I like? God, we're so dumb.
One of them?
The one on Main Street.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Nice place. Carmen, do you remember?
The one on Main Street.
Yeah, it's not the big marquee outside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I can't.
See, it's been that long. It's
packed
It's been that long. Yeah. I want to remind you that we have an Instagram at the Mike Calta Show, and it might be worth going to take a look at the last picture that I put up there. It is a guy named John who is a photographer from New York, and he happened to be at Off the Hook last weekend while we were there, and he took several pictures of me, Bobby, Louis C.K., and Danny and Chris, the other comics that were working that night. And there's a very unfortunate picture up there first of Chris, who looks like the fattest one out of all of us, but he is not. His body is just twisted sideways. But what a terrible picture to have with Louis C.K. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for Chris because Chris is not nearly as fat as he looks in this picture. And it just looks like at a picture with me and Bobby, he's the fattest one in the picture. You follow what I'm saying? But then there's also pictures of Bobby on stage and Bobby and Louis C.K. talking and me kissing Bobby's little bald head. But it's up there if you want to go at the Mike Calta Show on Instagram. If you're not following us already, I don't know what you're doing, why it's taking so long. Gator Club, thank you, Tracy, and thank you, Chad Morris. Gator Club is what I was thinking of. Well, you guys were the first ones in on the Instagram.
Yeah, somebody whose number I don't know who it is sent Gator Club, and then Amanda Jordan sent Gator Club as well.
Now, the person whose number you don't know what it is, do you wonder who it is? Like, will that will bother me all day if I don't know who it is?
Who has...
And then I write back, hey, who is this? And then they're like, oh, don't worry about it. I just wanted to tell you. I go, oh, just tell me. I don't care. And they'd be like, oh, turns out I used to work for your pool guy 3 years ago, and I got your phone number. All right, this is fine. I'm sure there's plenty of people that
I just wrote, who is this?
All right, let's see what they say.
All right.
I get that every once in a while.
But your number's out there because you use it for the show.
It is out there, yeah.
Yeah, you have to call people, and you have to say, hey, call me back at this number, where I try not to do that.
I always feel bad, though, when I don't know the number and they're talking to me as if, like, oh, yeah, they'll say something about the show, and I have no idea who it is.
Dr. Stringer from down there.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I just didn't have it saved.
Dr. Andy?
Huh?
Dr. Andy?
No.
Andy.
That's something like I save numbers immediately, even if I know I'm never going to use it again or for whatever reason. Like
I mostly save numbers if I never want to use them again, so that I know never to answer the phone again.
Right. I mean, and I get it. Like Chad doesn't, but because he talks to so many parents and other coaches and stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't know how he does it. It drives me insane. I'm like, why don't you just save the number? He's like, I don't want that number in my phone. Why?
It doesn't really bother me. Like if somebody texts me and says, hey, I don't know, like, hey, Mike, I'm a pressure washer and I want to come pressure wash your house. That doesn't bother me. I'd be like, hey, I'm good, thank you. But I'm not like, how did you get this phone number? Sometimes I'm curious to see how they got the phone number, but I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I mean, I'm sure a Google search will somehow bring it up. Crazy Patty got it one time.
Right.
Yeah, I don't get mad either. I'm just like, okay, I don't know who this is. Sometimes I just ignore it.
Like, I use my number sometimes, like, Mike, when you're like, hey, this person wants tickets.
Yeah.
And I'm at home and I'm like, I just don't want to forget.
Don't you think I know I put that on you so I don't have to use my number?
Right. I don't care.
Thank you, Carmen.
Yeah, but I just text them. I'm like, hey, this is what I need. I put it in. And then if they ever bug me, I just block them. But I don't care.
If you text me and I don't respond, that means I don't have your number saved. And I don't know who you are.
If you text me and I don't respond, it's probably because I do have your number saved and I secretly don't want to talk to you.
There's that too.
There are more numbers saved on my phone of people I don't want to talk to than of people I want to talk to.
You just give it
for sure.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh.
Like Mo texted me this morning. I went, ugh.
Yeah.
Didn't respond.
Oh, look, the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg is on Fox News now. No, Fox National, not local. That's good for St. Pete.
I saw Mo yesterday.
You did?
Yes.
Where were you?
We were at the Carrollwood Village Park for Taste of Carrollwood.
God, there's so many jokes I want to make.
It was a little fair that was happening, and we took some of the Chamberlain football players over there to like get out in the community and stuff like that. And the wristbands were $5, and then there was a bunch of like different vendors, and you got to sample some food from everybody.
And Mo was working there?
No, Mo.
How was his booth?
Yeah. Did he give you a nice spot when he parked your car?
No. Mo was there with his family.
Oh.
His wife and his daughter. So we caught them as we were walking out. They were walking up. So.
Do you think he's not a good father to his sons anymore now that he has a daughter?
Oh my gosh. His first child is a girl. One.
Yeah, I know. But then he had boys, and
right.
Yeah, but now I never hear about those kids anymore. It's always about the girl.
His daughter,
they're older.
His daughter, who is more successful than him in the same field.
His oldest son, I know, is in Tallahassee at Florida State.
Yeah, I'm just busting his balls. I'm just busting Mo's balls. I don't know what his kid knew. I know. I'll tell you this. I could say this with great confidence. Mo makes some beautiful babies. Like all his kids are gorgeous.
Yes.
His daughter is gorgeous. His boys are good looking kids, and his daughter is adorable. Mo makes good looking babies.
Yep.
Because he's got that body.
He is in good shape. I will say that.
He's in great shape, right?
Yeah.
He's like 60 years old.
Yeah, and he's tall, and he
Does
he takes
have
care of
abs
himself.
Like Chad?
I don't know. I've never seen him without his shirt on, but I can tell you we do go to the same gym and we cross paths sometimes. And I saw him doing pull-ups, like multiple.
Mo.
Yeah, multiple pull-ups, and not like with the helper where you put your knee on it and stuff.
When's the last time you did a pull-up?
Look it up, man.
Hold on.
Sorry.
There we go.
There you go.
The last time I did a pull-up?
Yes.
Oh, I was probably 40.
I can say that I don't think I've ever done a pull-up. I remember in gym in high school trying to do one and not being able to pull it up.
Well,
just couldn't do it.
I was that fat kid that couldn't do that flex arm hang back in the day that you're supposed to do.
What is that?
Flex arm hang was one of the, barometers. You have to run a mile.
Okay, yeah.
I remember I was the worst, okay?
Yeah.
And then I lifted a lot of weights and could control my body. There was a time I could do about 12
pull-ups.
Yeah.
Wow.
At 300.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a pro athlete.
No, I know. I'm not saying I'm not saying he can't do it. I mean, that's pretty remarkable. I just I've been struggling that, and then climbing the rope. Did you have to do that?
I could never, ever climb a rope. I'm not built for that.
Can't imagine that was so that they encourage that in school. Climb all the way to the rafters, and maybe you'll fall on this mat that is a half inch thick.
You think it's any worse than a trampoline?
Trampoline.
Nothing is more dangerous than a trampoline.
But nobody's designed to fall off a trampoline.
What?
Like the idea.
You know how many injuries on trampolines?
Yes, that's why we don't have one here.
I told my kids, and I've never said this to my kids about anything. I go, if any of you get hurt on a trampoline, I will not pay for it. Don't go on a trampoline.
Right.
They're stupid. Don't do that.
I wanted to buy Juliana a trampoline and bury it in the ground so that you could jump in the ground kind of thing. You ever saw that?
No, I have not.
It's like if you dug a hole, put the trampoline in so that it's even with the ground, so that if you fall, you're just falling on the ground.
You ricochet and you break your neck on the side.
Yeah.
You can also not that it's much safer.
Get jammed in the springs on the side.
Yeah,
right.
You can also jump up and land on your neck.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
That's why we don't have a trampoline.
No, nobody should have a trampoline.
Nobody. But my daughter loves it.
Listen, I was in gymnastics, and my dad and my mom both had trampolines at their house. There is a place for it if you know what you're doing.
Our neighbors had a trampoline growing up, and all the kids used to go over there and be on that trampoline, and we would kill ourselves. And I can't even believe, like now, there's no way they would be able to do it because homeowners and
Right.
That's the other thing,
legality
the
of it
homeowners
and stuff.
association and the insurance.
Yeah, the
Insurance will kill you if they find out you got a trampoline.
Yeah.
For the same reasons Ian is warning everybody to not have a trampoline.
Every time I go one of these jump parks with the kids, you see people get hurt left and right.
Yeah, but see, I've been there a lot, and I never see anybody get hurt. It's one of the things I thought of, the amount of kids that are there, and I take my daughter there during the summer months, and the summer months is filled with camps. And you got all these camps, and there's hundreds of kids in this place, and nobody's getting hurt.
It's usually the adults.
Yeah.
When the adults get out there, you see rolled ankles.
Kids just walk it off.
Torn
you ever do
ACLs.
that? You ever do that where you're jumping high, and then you land and do one of those where you do the squiggle thing, and you're like, oh.
Kids could walk that off.
Yeah.
Well, it's like adults. When's the last time you full-blown sprint? Like Galvin, I know you run, but when was the last time you just straight up sprinted as fast and hard as you can?
Yeah, I do every once in a while, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But like that's one of those things where adults they like don't think about it and they're like, oh yeah, I can run or I can sprint, and they just take off without stretching, and they instantly pull something.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why whenever we do the Grammatica kickball thing, I was like, make sure you stretch like crazy.
I remember there was a time I went to Disney and walked 13 miles and couldn't walk the next day because my knee was so swollen. I remember that day. What's that?
I said now it's 13?
No, it was 13. It was. I told you I remember when I hit 10, I was at 10,858 steps. That was when I hit 10 miles.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I just remember these things. Yeah, look, I don't know. I know it's because I'm old and because I'm fat, but my right knee is just killing me today.
Well, I don't know anybody our age whose knees don't hurt. Everybody's knees hurt. Everybody's back hurt. Everybody's neck hurts. Everybody's shoulder hurts.
I hope you get hit by a car, but just in the knees. Hope you're okay. I hope you just bend your legs backwards for a little bit, and now you have knee pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ran, played basketball, and played tennis this weekend.
Heard. I don't get it.
And call 911.
And call 911.
Not for himself.
Yep. All right, we have things to give away. We're going to do a little who's tweet is it. Ian, do you have pen and paper over there?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, let's get Ian involved in this game.
Why don't you change it to whose gram is it? Because nobody does the tweet anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody does it anymore.
I mean, I stopped doing it for sure. I think my last tweet was about Russell Brand's nipples, and that was like a couple of weeks ago.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe we could stop the game altogether, even, Ian, if you put it that way.
I like the game. I like the game. But nobody tweets anymore.
But, I mean, I'm not writing anything on Instagram. I'm not writing any messages on Instagram.
Nope.
So basically, that's it.
Elon Musk ruined everything.
He did. Took our goddamn tweet away.
My last tweet was in 23.
Whose?
1923.
Yours?
1923. Yes.
Yeah, wait.
1923 my last tweet.
Ian, funniest movie that should have been on the list.
Ladies Man.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But you know what? I like Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back is one of the funniest movies ever.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. I was dating a girl one time. She worked at Wild, and Wild was having Wild was having the premiere for that movie, and I was like, we gotta go to that. We gotta go to that. And she's like, I don't even understand what this is. I go, trust me, you'll love this. And she did not love it, but I loved it. I loved it a lot. I laughed through the whole movie.
Just so you know, I'm getting conflicting mileage on what you did for Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me tell you what I know, and then tell me where you're getting conflict. I did 10.1 miles at 10,858 steps. Then by the end of the day, I don't remember my step count, but I had 13 miles.
On average, 10,000 steps is 5 miles.
No, it was 2,000 steps. Isn't that what you said, Gio? 2,000 steps.
Yeah.
Listen. I can only tell you what my Apple Watch told me. I had 10,858 steps as we were on the monorail going back to Epcot to get into my car, and Amanda said that she had less steps than me and less mileage than me and couldn't understand why, but we were comparing numbers, and I know that those were the numbers.
Your 10,000 steps?
10,858 steps.
Yeah,
is around 5 miles.
5 miles.
Yeah. My watch said 10.1.
No.
But also, does your watch, if you're traveling on like the rides and stuff, it's also going to record the distance.
Yes.
I didn't go on a lot of rides. I didn't. I didn't. I went on
did
Haunted Mansion.
Did you walk to the park from your hotel?
I walked from the car to the monorail in Epcot. Well, no, but listen to me. I walked from the car to Epcot.
Right.
Then I walked from Epcot to the monorail, took the monorail to Disney, walked around Disney, and then take the monorail back to Epcot.
That's like
where my
5
car
miles
was.
right there.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I looked at my 10 miles before I got on the monorail.
Right.
And maybe it gave me an extra 3 miles.
So you walked 10 miles before you got to the park?
No, before I had to take a monorail back to Epcot to get my car. Before we got on that monorail was when I was at 10,858 steps.
I'm just telling you what it says.
Listen, I'm telling you what my watch says.
2,000, on average, 2,000 steps is a mile.
I take very small steps.
I'm going to tell you that I have the data.
Yeah.
From your wife's
phone. Oh,
that's my wife.
Yeah, she said we, plural, you and her, walked just under 7 miles, 6.84 miles.
Do you
which is
how do I get it, Carmen?
15,914 steps for her.
If you're close to 300 pounds, you get double credit.
So you can go to your health, but what I'm thinking is you have your settings on your watch not in miles, you have it in kilometers. So 10,000 kilometers would be almost 7 miles. So if you're doing 10,000 steps, that's 10K. That's really technically 6.2 miles.
That makes logical sense. That may be true now.
Yes. So I think your settings are off.
Stolen valor.
I did 10 miles.
How do I find out yesterday?
You didn't run a marathon.
So you
no 13 miles, Carmen.
What?
That's Mike said 13 miles.
13
What are you
miles.
looking at, Mike?
Right.
The
Health?
thing with the red?
Yeah, so go to your health app.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're not more familiar with the health app.
Oh,
Because I don't use it on the phone. I use it on the. You're a jerk.
Agreed.
That's different than mine.
Carmen, it doesn't show it.
Kilometers.
Yeah.
And you're on your phone.
I'm on my phone. Yeah. If I go to health, it doesn't show me anything.
Okay, so then go to your steps.
What if I go to my Apple Watch? No.
Nope. Go to health, go to your steps, and then go to day.
Hold on. Health?
Oh.
Health has white with a little red heart?
Yes.
Okay.
And the very first page will be summary.
Pinned steps. Like today, I have 200 steps.
Right. So then if you hit steps up at the top, you can go day, week,
Okay.
month.
All right. Hold on.
And then you can
Day,
go.
week, month. I'm on. I got to go to day.
We'll go to week because the
I'll
day
go to
will be
week.
today.
Okay.
So go to week, and then you'll be able to go to.
Oh, I see the one day that's really big.
Right.
16,726 steps. February 22nd, 2025.
Which is just under 7 miles.
Yeah.
Does it show you on here?
So yeah, it doesn't give you the distance. It will just tell you your steps.
In kilometers.
How much is it in kilometers? I wonder if that's what I.
A 10K is 6.2 miles.
Yeah.
So I may have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kilometers.
That's what I'm thinking.
All
You
right,
have.
that was unintentional lying. Is what that was.
Yeah, which is what you
Right.
are.
An unintentional liar.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's intentional. This just wasn't.
If you say you're
one.
going to show up and you don't show up, is that unintentional?
No, that's
Optimistic.
optimistic.
Optimistic. Liar.
Optimistic is saying I'm going to
A lot
come.
of
Right.
categories.
Yeah.
I optimistically lied to you.
About
I said I have 2 weeks off for Christmas vacation. I'm going to come in the Dignitary
you
Cafe.
did say that, but
and
I didn't expect you to.
But I did. I was like, I got 2 weeks. I'm going to go check that place out.
I didn't expect you.
Optimistically, I said it. I didn't say that under my breath going, there's no way I'm ever going.
Did you optimistically say that you're going to walk the 5K?
I am going to walk the 5K.
Okay.
I may run 7 paces and be like, and then walk
Count it-
and then run
count it
again.
in kilometers. That'll
Yeah.
be 14.
Yeah. More than double it.
All right, but at least I wasn't lying. I got my steps right here. There it is.
Ish.
I don't know.
You said 13 miles.
Yeah, you're
13
trying to
miles.
double it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's
telling you what my kilometers said.
Yeah, kilometers. You were telling us what your steps said and
Yeah.
how many miles you did.
So
Not
my
how many
wife
kilometers.
just sold me out.
Totally.
Just
I
like that.
mean,
Sold me out.
but
Completely
you're over
sold.
here trying to I did 10 miles.
Listen to me. Don't make it like I came in here pounding my chest and was like, me run 10 miles. I was like, I barely walked. I was barely able to walk in here from the shower this morning because my knees hurt so bad because I walked 10 miles.
Right, but you were but you didn't, one.
I
and you
walked
were like,
7 and change.
I walked, so you almost doubled it.
What are
'cause
you
you
oofing about? I walked 7 and change.
I mean,
but you said 13 miles, so you almost doubled it.
I walked 13
Amanda walked
kilometers.
Under 7 miles.
Yeah,
6.84 miles.
Yeah, she takes a bigger stride than I do.
It's the same
The
distance.
distance is the same.
It doesn't matter the
Excuse
steps.
me. That's what Galvin said this morning.
No. The distance does it. The steps.
Yeah.
We didn't walk
Right.
exactly the same
If you and I were to walk 5 miles, my steps would be less than yours because I take a larger step.
Okay.
Steps would be.
We did not go
miles
to all the same places. Amanda and I. I did some walking here. She did some walking there. So we probably did not have the same walk.
But it's probably about average. Like whatever hers says, if hers says 7 miles, you made it 7.1, but we're gonna put you at 7.
Okay, I'll take that.
You know what I
I'll
mean?
take that.
It's not like you did 9 miles. It's not like you did 2 extra miles.
I
than
thought
her.
I did 13, but I did 13 kilometers.
Right.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
Well,
used the wrong unit of measurement.
there's a big difference.
I hate
forgive
everybody except Ian.
I forgive you. For real.
And Joe. I like Joe
Thank
too.
you, Michael.
No problem. All right, now I need to take another break. Now we've talked too much, but I will play Whose Tweet Is It when we come back, which may be the very last Whose Tweet Is It ever. We'll do that next on 102.5 The Bone. This Saturday night, we were going to be playing out with our band Pitbull Toddler at the Grand Prix. Do you go down to the Grand Prix, Ian? Is that your type of thing? You're into other weird stuff that black guys normally like.
It's not really it's very loud.
I
have very sensitive ears, and I've been to the infield with the bougie people.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
Is it?
Yeah. You got to go with the rich folks. Once I went with the Hard Rock and sat in a yacht, and they just served me, hors d'oeuvres, and that was nice.
Sitting on in the water on a yacht. Oh, that I'd like to do. I don't even care about the race. I just want to go hang out on the yacht.
You know what else is very loud? Pitbull Toddler.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that loud.
I don't have any desire to do that. And I went to the Daytona 500 one time for NASCAR. Everybody said you won't love NASCAR after you go to a race. And I never want to be back there ever again. You can put me in a car and I wouldn't want to go back there again. Like I was in the infield and I was with the party people and this, that, and the other thing. And I can't think of anything I would like to do less than what I did at NASCAR that one time.
I did it once, Daytona. Didn't watch any car going around at all. I didn't even know when it was happening.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, y'all Caucasians can party. Like that was a different level.
Yes.
Like stripper poles in RVs and like very dangerous games with drunk people.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Yeah, no. And, as soon as we got there was like $1 million tour bus there. And the most redneck rich people are there.
Facts.
And this daughter and father were fighting, and then the boyfriend got involved, and he was fighting, and the father and the boyfriend were swinging at each other, all drunk and missing all the shots. We saw it and laughed at them. Then all of a sudden they wanted to fight us because we were laughing at them. Really? And I went, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to get it. And then the next day we had a broadcast live from there, which was terrible considering the first 3 hours there was nothing going on there and it was dark out. And then the last hour they're just running test laps. So all you hear is while you're trying to talk. It was the worst experience I've ever been through. And I don't care if you tell me you're putting me in an owner's suite, if you tell me that I could sit there with Jeff Gordon and go under the hood and all that stuff, there's nothing that will ever make me go back again.
They put me and Ron in a closet once because it was so loud outside. It was literally in a closet.
Oh, to broadcast?
To broadcast.
Yeah.
And Ron was so upset.
Oh, I bet.
Like Ron, I don't get upset that much. Ron, I haven't seen him that upset other than when they put us, like, one time we went to a track or something and there was just gamblers there and that's just not his thing.
Yeah.
If you put him around cigarette smoke,
oh, no,
it gets real funny.
Yeah.
So he's really particular.
Well, listen. People wonder what it takes to do 4 hours of doing the show, and the last thing you want to do is be disturbed while you're doing it. It's most comfortable when you're sitting in your garage, I can tell you that. All right, we got stuff to give away. Let's do it right now. A little Whose Tweet Is It? Here we go.
Let the tweeting begin! It's time to play Whose Tweet Is It Anyway? On the Mike Calta Show.
Is it me or did Carmen let out a little sigh of nervousness before that?
Well, I had the tickets lined up,
Yeah.
ready to tell you that, and because usually be like, "What do we have to give away?"
Oh,
and then you go
I swerved you.
and so I was like, "Oh, I don't
heard
have."
it was silent, and I heard.
Yeah, so I had to rush so it wasn't, delayed, even though there was a little delay. Yeah. Am I a dog?
Good puppy. You're a good puppy. All right, Carmen, what do we have to give away?
Oh, okay. I put it away. I can't have both of them up at once. We have tickets for the Grand Prix, Leonard Skinner, John Fogerty, Reggae Rise Up, Foreigner, Valspar Championship, and Universal Orlando.
All right, let's do it right now. A little Whose Tweet. Galvin's going to read the tweet. Has been recorded by a member of the on-air staff here at The Bone. You get 3 in a row right. You are the winner. Ian Beckles is playing with us. We will play for a corresponding caller. Caller's completely full right now on the board.
All right, your first tweet. This has a picture of Andy Reid, the football coach for Kansas City, and it says, Wilford Brimley looking at the box office receipts for Cocoon 2.
Jeez. Done.
Gio's done.
Done.
Mike's done.
I'm done.
Ian's done.
Done.
And Carmen's done. Gio, very disappointed by that attempted humor. Whose tweet is that?
That 100% is Mo.
That's Mo. Ian, who do you think it is?
I don't like that 100%. I thought it was Johnny B.
You say Johnny B. Mike Calta, who you got?
Stupid tweet. Stupid Mo.
Carmen, what do you think?
Trying to be funny, but it's not. That's Mo.
Ian, you're a little out of sorts.
I know.
Not Johnny B. That was Mo. Everybody except for Ian gets a point on that one. All right, next one. It has, do you remember The Critic, the TV show, the
John
cartoon
Lovitz?
with John Lovitz? Yeah. It's got a little picture of him saying it stinks, and it says, "I'll save you the trouble and hopefully money." Lil Wayne's Louisiana was absolute garbage.
Done.
Or
Done.
Louisiana, I don't know. Carmen's done. Gio's done.
Did you go to Wheezy Friday?
Oh, not extra information.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Middle of the game there.
Well, Carmen had said she was going and then she wasn't going. I just wasn't sure if she went. Sorry, I'm locked in, by the way.
All right.
Did you walk 13 miles to get there, Carmen?
Yes.
You know what? I hate
Is there
all
a
of
difference
you.
between
I'm
kilometers?
going to walk 13 miles today just to be a dick.
From the front door here to my car is, I would say, about 4 miles.
Good. I hope you fall on the way there. I hope something lands on your head.
Ian,
that's
you locked
brick.
in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right, let's start with Ian. Whose tweet is that?
I think it's back to back Mo.
Back-to-back Moja. Carmen, who you got?
That is Dizzy.
You said it's Dizzy. Mike Calta, what do you think?
I also have Dizzy.
And Gio.
That's Dizzy.
Dizzyana.
Ian, you're not doing very well.
I'm not,
That
no.
is Dizzy. Everybody except for Ian gets a point on that one.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Yeah,
Here we
Did
Dizzy
you go,
went-
Carmen?
We did not. We were supposed to like kind of double date, meet up with Dizzy, and then I texted him. I was like, "We're not going," and yeah, but we gave away our tickets.
Currently, Ian has 0. Everybody else has 2. Could be a winner right here. Your next tweet says, Did you have a fun time dressing up like a pirate, you assholes?"
Oh.
And then it has a
Done.
laughing face emoji.
Done for the win.
Gio's done. Carmen is done.
It's a great tweet.
Done.
Mike is done.
I'm done.
And Ian is done. All right, Ian, let's see if we can get some points on the board. Who you got?
I hate to go first. I got Mike O.
You said it's Mike Olivero. Mike Kelta, you could win it all right here. Who do you think it is?
I said that was Galvin.
Yeah.
You said that's
There's
me.
nobody else that could pull that tweet
Yeah.
off.
Makes sense again.
Gio, who do you think it is?
100% Galvin.
And Carmen, who you got?
Damn it! I forgot Galvin plays. I said that was Dizzy.
Mike and Gio both get a point. Of course, that was me.
All right, we're in a runoff, right?
Yep. All right, here we go. Your
Solid
next
tweet.
one says the level of child shriekery inside of Sam's Club is off the charts. Take that thing outside. Whose tweet is that?
Done.
Mike is done.
What is it again? Sorry.
The level of child shriekery inside of Sam's Club is off the charts. Take that thing outside.
Done.
Done, and I'll tell you why I think it was that person.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with Gio. Who you got?
I think that's Dizzy.
Think that's Dizzy. Mike Kelta. Who do you think it is?
Because of take that thing outside, think it's Monica.
That's a good guess.
I think neither one of you got a point.
Oh.
That was Johnny B. That was Johnny B. No point on that one. All right, we go to next one here. This one is I have no issues making small talk and talking to my coworkers, but I will do everything I can to make sure you don't get on an elevator with me. Whose tweet is that? I have no issue making small talk and talking with my coworkers, but I will do everything I can to make sure you don't get on an elevator with me.
Done.
Mike Kelta's done. Gio's mulling it over.
Done.
That's the only time you mull, by the way,
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Gio's done. All right.
Riddled.
Mike Kelta, whose tweet is that?
I went back to back Monica.
You say it's Monica. Even though the other one wasn't, you say this one is.
Yes.
Gio, who do you have?
I too went Monica.
God damn it.
Both went Monica. Neither one gets a point. That was Dizzy. That was Dizzy.
One more, or else we have to give away 2 prizes.
Yeah. Gotta win.
All right, here we go. This has a picture of this person with other people dressed as Chewbacca, a stormtrooper, and Boba Fett, and it says the confused face says it all. I know not of Star Wars stuff. And then in parentheses it says I did find out the scroungy green one is Boba Fett.
Boom for the win.
Walk off.
Gio's done.
Call my shot. Winner.
He knows Star Wars and Star Wars tweets.
Done.
All right, Mike Kelta for the win. Who you got?
Scroungy green one. You had me at Monica again.
Oh, triple Monica.
Triple Monica'd me.
Gio, who you got?
That is Monica.
Oh,
you're both right. You son of bitches. Tried to throw you off. I mean, we're not even going to have enough to play another game.
Fine. We got to get a winner.
All right, this one. Short and sweet. All caps, 3 exclamation points. What a game. Hashtag 4 Nations.
Done.
Mike Calta's done.
Done.
Gio's done. On the count of 3, say who you got. 1, 2, 3.
Mike O.
Wow. I was hoping I would trick at least one of you, but I tricked both of you. That was Johnny B. That was Johnny B.
Damn it.
All right, your next one. Here we go.
This is the 8th one.
Here we go. This is it. This is the last one.
Last one.
This is the last
For
one.
the win.
All right. If you're still complaining about the Super Bowl halftime show, it's probably time to schedule that colonoscopy. Oh, man.
Done.
Mike's done.
Done.
Gio's done. Mike Calta. For the win. Who you got?
That is Galvin.
That's me. Gio. For the win. Who you got?
It's not Galvin. It's Johnny B.
It is not me.
It's not you.
So Mike, you're out. It is not Johnny B.
Damn it.
That was Drew Garabo. That was Drew Garabo.
See, I didn't think it was funny if you're a caliber, but the way you
I'm
read it.
I'm not
the way
going to
you
say
read
colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Well, now we got to pick 2 winners.
Yeah.
All right. What line?
I mean,
Gio?
I have more if you want to try and
One
finish.
more. One more.
One more.
One more?
One more.
All right.
One more.
I need the sense of victory.
Someone do a wellness check on Drake because Kendrick just tore that halftime show apart.
Done.
Gio's done.
For the win.
We're both going to say the same thing.
Maybe.
I don't think like you.
Clearly you do. Done.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dizzy.
Mo. One of you just won the game. Congratulations, Mike Calta.
Yeah.
Too bad you don't think like me, dickhead.
I know.
All right, let me pick a winner. Good morning. Who's this?
Chad?
How you doing, Chad?
Good. I just messaged you about Gator Club.
Oh, hey, good job, Chad. We've communicated twice. One will earn you prizes. I'll put you on hold, and Carmen will grab you during the break, okay? Thank you.
We should have stopped at the tie.
Gotta have a winner. Gotta have a winner.
Oh, damn it. Dizzy.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Feel good about that win. Carmen,
Yes.
why didn't you go to Wheezy? What did you do Friday? Oh, you had to take kids somewhere or something?
No. So Saturday they were supposed to have a scrimmage 7-on-7 that ended up getting canceled. And honestly, Chad is just exhausted because they started winter conditioning and stuff. So they're doing basically 2-a-days. They work out in the morning at 6:30 and then they do weightlifting after school. So basically he's at the school from like 6:30 to 6:30.
Wow. Now, what does he do?
I just left there.
You just left the school? You went over there too?
That's the first day I've been there. Chad's a saint, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. Okay?
Well, we know he dates Carmen.
Yeah, that is
Hey.
true.
Oh.
To be honest.
But there's like 8 kids out there. You know, it's a tough situation.
Why don't you put your foot down and say, look, you're not here, you're not playing?
Well, and then
Then
what?
they wouldn't have
And then you have
Yeah.
8 kids. I mean, what do you do? I mean, there's no kids that show up. I'm the line coach.
Yeah.
All right. I have one big kid that quit last year, and I have another kid that's never played football before. Okay.
Right.
I'm going to say this. I'm not sure that there's a sport and a position that's harder to teach a kid than offensive line. I'm just being honest about that.
Yeah.
There's so many. This is the first thing. If you're dumb, you can't play offense. You can't do it.
Yeah.
You can play defense though.
Yeah.
Hey, dummy, go chase that guy.
Right.
Easy.
Go kill.
So I got kids that don't speak English. I got kids that aren't smart.
Right.
I'm not trying to dog the kids
No,
out, but they've
it's
never
their
played
kids,
the
yeah.
game before.
Yeah.
So it's chicken salad, chicken stick.
Right.
And they honestly do say like one of the hardest positions to fill in high school in any sport is lineman, whether it's offense
Yeah.
or defense, because you can't teach size at that age. And the kids that are that size are lazy. And Chamberlain
Let's not call them lazy. Sometimes they go to Disney and they do some walking.
but kids that size and that age, they're lazy. They don't want to do sports. And then all the other kids, they're skill kids and they're small, so they can't play the line. So that is, and it's not just Chamberlain. That is football in America in general. high school line is one of the hardest to find. And if you play line in high school, you're almost guaranteed to get offers for college.
Joey played for the Lutz Chiefs for one season. That was just a local thing. He was in 8th grade, I think, or 7th grade. And he wanted to play line because they hit every play. And but he wasn't built like a lineman. He was a tall, skinny kid. So this kid that was with Joey, this kid Drew, he and Joey looked like the two kids that didn't belong there. They never played there before. They didn't like their running. They didn't like anything. And Joey played for a little bit in high school, and then he was like, I'm done. Drew played all the way through high school and is going to UCF on a scholarship now.
Yep.
But I mean, this kid went from a little fat kid to a monster lineman. Like, he got into the great shape. Now he's going to college. He's got a scholarship. I mean, that's awesome. And he'll probably end up playing in the NFL.
Nobody wants to play offensive line. You know why?
Right, because nobody wants to play offense. And if you play it well.
Well, you get a scholarship.
No accolades.
But listen, very few people are going to get a scholarship. Very few people want to get scholarships, to be honest with you. But when you're playing offensive line, you're almost invisible.
Yeah.
Like, I played running back in high school. I didn't want to play offensive line because I mean, I got my name in the paper.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to be the fat kids sweating and nobody cares about them. Nobody wants. Defensive linemen get sacks, they get interceptions, they get big plays.
Right.
Offensive linemen, the running back gets a touchdown, they get all the girls.
Yeah.
And we go home alone.
Yeah, and you made all the holes.
All the holes.
You made all the holes for him.
Everybody made the big deal. Look at Saquon's run, 70-yard run. He didn't get touched till he was 30 yards down the field.
You made the holes, didn't get the holes.
No, I didn't get him in the Super Bowl and at the championship game he did.
Who did any quarterbacks you play for ever buy you anything?
Vinny Testaverde. He hates when I say the story. Vinny Testaverde bought me the ugliest sweater ever, and I think I have it somewhere. At the time, it was an Italian sweater that had like knitting and leather, and it was just really hideous.
Yeah, but you guys were terrible too because it wasn't like he had so much money. Because you hear them buying cars
he was
for people.
The only $1 million player on our team.
But it's only $1 million.
In 1990, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's I was making 90,000.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
$1 million sounds like a lot at that time.
Isn't that wild?
There's
to think what they make now?
I would turn that job down.
Right now, I would.
Right now,
if they say you go back to the NFL for 90,000, you out of your mind.
Yeah.
I would do 1
guys
week.
make more.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
practice squad guy made
you talking one game or what?
$650 practice squad guys. Yeah,
big money now.
They don't even dress for the games.
They can't.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like, you don't even go to the games if you're on the practice squad.
I started 16 games my rookie year. I made 90 grand.
90.
90, yeah.
So I have other questions. If I'm going too far, let me know. Was that did you have a year where you made the most?
Do I have a year?
Yeah, I mean, like, that wasn't the year you made the most.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
don't
the
know.
least. That was the least.
Least, okay. Yeah. So you made some good money at some point, and then now, how does that work for your pension? When do you start getting your pension?
Pension has nothing to do with your salary. It has to do with a lot of
how
years.
long you played.
Yes.
Okay, so you played a long time.
I played, yes. Well, 3 years. I think it's 3 years and 3 games you get your pension.
Okay.
So I played 9 years. I get my pension. It's not nearly as much as you think it is. Like, you hear baseball players' pensions?
I don't know either one. I don't know either one.
They're probably 4 times what NFL pensions.
Really?
4 times.
Even though your bodies were way more beaten up.
Ass.
Yeah.
I can tell you the number. You'd be like, whoa, it's just not high.
Is it a survivable, a livable number?
Hell
no.
No. Hell no.
Like, oh man, Carmen. Yeah, I thought we took a break. I thought we were good.
I told you we had to take another one to come back and da-da-da. Yeah.